Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 1026. Doing it live. And Hannibal, nice of you to join us.
I didn't get the link. I was waiting on the link, and then Monty was like, "Hey, like, where you at?" I was like, "I'm waiting on y'all to send the link." And then and he said, "Check Skype," and I checked Skype, and I saw the link. I didn't get a notification for it. So
You know what? I agree. It is definitely Monty's fault. Thank you for clearing that up, though.
Why is it always got to be on me?
Because you always blame the parents for what the kids do.
No,
Exactly.
I was here on time.
You know what? No, you know what?
That's why Kyle Rittenhouse was found innocent, because his parents clearly fucked up.
Tommy Sotomayor
He did
told
nothing
me.
right.
Tommy Sotomayor taught me that this is a fatherless America, and when the father isn't present, then the kid's gonna fuck up, and that's.
Too bad that's not my son.
Oh,
Too bad that's not my
it's
son.
not.
Yeah. No. Not at all. Not
That's
him.
cool. That's fine. That's why I don't ever buy this nigga nothing for Father's Day. So there you go.
For Valentine's Day. Oh.
Valentine's Day.
That was a nice little slip.
He was like, "Oh wait,
Yeah.
I do."
I wasn't sure what cup I was drinking out of. I had to make sure it wasn't like one that
Father's
says
Day cup.
I'm a bear or some shit.
There you go. That's right.
Who would win in a fight, Michael Jordan or Bill Gates?
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Wait. Can Bill Gates use his superpower of money?
I mean, I think
Michael
Michael
Jordan
Jordan's
is
got money too,
Not
right?
as much. Not as much, but
Bill Gates has a different kind of money. Like Bill Gates has that kind of money where if he
Bill
wakes
Gates
up and
has
says,
Bill Gates money.
yeah, Bill Gates is like, hey, I decided I wanted to buy Nike today. Like, you know, like Michael Jordan can't buy Nike. You know, he might buy NBC, but he can't buy Nike.
All right, that question's a little unfair. Who would win in a fight, Michael Jackson or a school full of third graders?
Michael Jackson. Those third graders better
So-
run.
Hannibal, you might not be aware of this, but actually, you're the actual Mania heavyweight champion, and this Friday at Actual Mania 2, you're going to be taking on Billy the Fridge for the World Championship.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh shit.
I'm not
This
sure.
is gonna be like this is gonna be like that time that who did that shit? They won the belt and then they immediately like just laid down and gave it to somebody else. Gave it to like Ric
Kevin
Flair or
Nash?
something.
Kevin Nash, the
Gave it to
finger
Hulk
poke
Hogan?
of doom.
Yeah, there we go. That's what you want. You want to do that, Billy?
So,
Let's not talk
No,
about it now. I don't want to spoil it for people.
You've held the title for months.
yeah, you've been dominating everybody who faces you, and we're running out of content to show for you that is of actual Mania style. We've been replaying a lot
Yeah,
of the
seriously.
Shanny for Christ, the music video you did, stuff like that.
We need some clips, like either something new. Actually, if you could cut a promo, I mean, you could even do it. We could even do it live here. But
We might have to. I would have to take some time and write a promo to like. I'm not CM Punk. Like I'm not gonna just grab the mic and be amazing.
you're not gonna
Yeah.
drop a
Yeah,
drop a
Yeah,
pipe
I
bomb?
actually can grab the mic and just be amazing. I'm tired of watching the same old content from you, so I signed up to whoop your ass at Actual Mania. I'm gonna take the title. I'm gonna take the title from you to give you a rest because I feel like you need a break.
Well, you know what? My response to that is thank you for being a really good friend, Billy. I hope you win this weekend.
Thank you for being a friend.
There you go. Listen, I'm gonna make a beat out of that, and then that's you know what? I got the promo.
There you go.
Shoot that shit tonight.
He wears that mask with all the spikes on it, and he's just super nice all the time.
I know.
I really appreciate that.
You know, although if I am being candid right now, I was just a little bit disappointed that we did not get a chance to work on music in Seattle.
I know you gave me that beat, and we didn't have enough time to sit down and do anything with it.
Yeah, I was very upset. That'll be the my disappointment will be my promo.
That's fair.
There you go. There you go.
If you still want me to do something to that beat, even though we're not together, let me know. I just felt like it wasn't fair to do anything with it since we didn't sit down and talk about it.
Oh no, you could have just did the thing, man, and we could have just cut it anyway. Like,
it's good
because I wanted to sit down and like go through beats with you, and then we could like find like the joints that really resonate with your spirit, right?
Yeah,
and then from there we could, knock some stuff out. I wanted to do like a metal song with Ben Pye. I wanted to work on some stuff with Adam from Your Movie Sucks. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, and it just Ben Pye filled like every minute of the trip was full. Like there was not a wasted moment of the entire Seattle escapade.
I mean, for one thing, you came in at like midnight the day you arrived and then left like super early the day you left. You were only here for like 3 days.
Yeah, no, I was there for like we was there for like, because we got there on like a Monday, right? And then Monday night, and it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Hold on. You did not get here on Monday night. You got here on Tuesday morning, right?
No, it was when did I don't know. When did I get there?
You got here like around midnight. Like some might say that's Monday night, some might say that's Tuesday morning. Right?
It was the
flight
Monday.
Yeah, the flight left Monday night and got there like Tuesday morning, Monday night.
Technically Tuesday morning.
We're all going to call that Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night.
But I will say this. I have no problem ending your actual Mania career. But I don't want to derail your music career. So anything I can do to work with you, let me know, because we should have done it then, and I still want to do it. I still want to do it.
Listen, I think like my approach will either be Shane Douglas in ECW, where he got the TV belt and he didn't want the damn thing, or
you know what,
I'll be Rob Van Dam and then just be the whole fucking show, and then just ride it that way.
Not wanting it has had the opposite effect in the past. Billy at one point had the Cringerweight title and didn't want it, and he just kept winning it and winning it and winning it. And the same thing happened with Lord Jamarcus and Spec. They were the tag team champions, and they didn't want it anymore, and they kept trying to lose it, and they just kept winning and winning and winning. So...
Well, look, everybody in the chat, I'm taking advice on what I should do next for this promo for actual Mania.
This Friday. Yes. The card is insane, actually. So we do a pre-show before all of our private shows, and this pre-show, we're going to do a free match for the people watching the pre-show. There's going to be a 4-way tag team match. The Angelic Initiative versus Gail and Zach Knight versus the Slayton Sisters versus Baked Alaska and Wooza.
And that's important because the winner of that are going to face our tag team champions. And if you guys aren't aware, Hannibal and Monty are also our tag team champions.
Oh, shit.
We're like a real life power trip in the match right now.
That's why I have to take the world title off of you, because I can't have you carry 2 of our goddamn belts.
You'll be the Triple Crown champ, right?
Shit. I'll be
all right.
Okay, look at
I had
that.
no
Listen,
idea.
if Monty can win the Cringerweight belt, right? And then
you have all the belts.
The actual Mania belt. We'll have all of the belts. We'll literally be Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Monty, did Monty compete for it? Wasn't there a thing where like
Monty was in a multi-person matchup? We had a multi-person match for the World Heavyweight title and a multi-person match for the Cringerweight title, #1 contendership. And Hannibal won the heavyweight championship contendership, and King Cobra cringed his way out against Monty.
Yeah.
So you weren't cringy enough to beat King Cobra, Monty. I'd say that.
Okay.
I said that's not a bad thing.
That's cool.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Did y'all mention the fact that Monty has had sex with both of his parents? Because I feel like that would have solidified it for him.
What?
I have fucked Both of my parents.
It is. Makes
Yeah.
my skin crawl every Thanksgiving. To be honest with you.
It's the level of like certainty that you have in your voice and demeanor when you say that. That really sells like the clip. Like
he's all like pointing, like, yeah, you know what? That's what I did. Both of them.
Wait, what's that? What's that? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I have to pee.
Let's see. We're also taking bets to see if Monty can stay awake this whole episode. So here we go. See how this goes.
Yeah.
I will stay awake the whole. I did fall asleep last time.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Yeah. So I guess we'll get right into it because this is some stuff that I always like to bring Hannibal up to speed to this because he doesn't pay attention to it as much as Monty does. So Hannibal's like a clean slate every time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go.
I'm already terrified.
Here we go.
I'm curious what we're about to get into.
Like the stream, everybody. Please give the stream a like.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Like this dream.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. DP, are they going to touch me?
They're gonna touch me, DP.
I need you guys to finger fork the lick button.
So, Andy Dick is now an RV live streamer.
He's
what?
The famous
what?
actor comedian Andy Dick is now you know what IRL RV streaming is?
I know what IRL streaming is, and I know what van streaming is,
Yeah.
RV streaming is. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a combination of those two things.
It's like
together.
24/7 camera in an RV driving around the country, and then all the people in the RV go out and IRL stream around the area that the RV is.
Yes.
And Andy Dick, he got beat up in Las Vegas and was just kind of like left there and didn't know where to go. And this woman, Elisa Jordana, that we've had on our show, and we've been on her show a couple times.
Andy Dick's fiancée.
Andy Dick's fiance called someone that she knew in the area named Wappy, who came and picked him up. The thing is that Wappy put him live on the internet 24/7 and was making donations off of it. And Andy was just laying there, getting drunk, laying on a cot, watching TV.
Wappy made thousands of dollars while withholding sandwiches from Andy Dick, making him sleep on a cot.
Yeah. And when people would come and try to get Andy, like other streamers, because they knew he was like the golden goose, Wappy would pull a gun on them and make them leave.
Which is content.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is content.
You know what? Here's a song that actually sums it up. The most of the story. Oh no, that's Cobra.
That's Cobra.
Hold on.
Oh man, Cobra did a
No,
song.
that was bad. That was my bad.
Psych.
He kidnapped Andy Dick and wouldn't let him leave the room.
That's Wappy, the guy breaking that stool right there. He's fucking insane.
You ask me how do I know this? Because he streamed it on IP2. They kept Andy sedated while he slept. They shoot him up with drugs.
That's how you know Andy's an entertainer.
And he's like, yeah, he fucking broke this stool, man.
And if anyone tried to help out, Wappy would just pull out his gun.
Yeah, see, he pulled his gun out of his pajama pants here.
Until the police
Because so then someone called the cops, and the cops showed up, and Andy Dick's like, this guy won't let me leave. So then the cops were like, you can leave. Any questions so far, Hannibal?
No. Yeah, lots of questions. So Andy Dick, if I'm not mistaken, was the hologram on an episode of Star Trek Voyager.
He was.
Okay, all right. I was trying to figure out who Andy Dick was just now, and I was like, yeah, he was in that one episode of Star Trek I saw. Gotcha.
How do you not know who Andy Dick is?
I know who Andy Dick is.
Okay, I thought you were being serious.
Yeah,
remember the
had
movie
sex with
Old
both of your parents.
School?
I got you.
Remember Old School? He's the blowjob instructor. Remember that?
Yeah, he's the real life Roger from American Dad. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
involved. and Andy, he was able to escape. But someone had to take him in for all the donos they'd make.
I gotta get those donos.
So IP2 saved Andy Dick. IP2 saved Andy.
I can't believe younger people have mullets now. That is so weird.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I thought that was. Yeah, I thought at first when I saw that dude walking around in the background, I was like, "Is that Eddie Guerrero?" And they were just, "No, it's not. That's not at all."
That's Attila, IP2's Wolverine.
So now Andy's back in LA, and he had his very own RV. That's until Attila and Jewel drove him nuts, and he had to leave. Now Andy's free to go and do all the drugs that he wants, and grope everybody that he thinks is hot.
He has been doing a little groping.
That's Sonic, that guy, that young man sitting next to Andy Dick. Andy Dick was making out with this guy and tweaked his wiener while he was sleeping.
He tried to milk the anaconda while he was asleep.
Yeah, and we'll get to that. That gets dark. It gets dark.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Somebody tried to masturbate Andy's dick while he was asleep.
Andy tried to masturbate this young gentleman's penis when he was passed out.
Well, that sounds like a crime.
Well,
it was on video live.
Yeah,
too,
you would think it would have been a crime, but everybody said that Andy was just a little confused because they'd been kissing and stuff beforehand. So he thought it was like fair game to just whip out the tallywhacker and play a skin flute for the kids in the RV.
Oh man.
'Cause IP2 saved Andy Dick. IP2 saved Andy Dick. Andy's with the captain for now, and Gucci's drinking all of his booze. It's all over TMZ. Attila kind of made the news.
Attila kind of made the news.
Yeah, because he had a gun pulled on him.
Wappy was on Adam Carolla.
Yeah, he kept telling us that. we had Wappy on the show for like 10 minutes, and he was just insane. He's just insane.
He's just a sweet boy.
And then he fell asleep on his kitchen floor that night.
A lot of people thought he died. Sorry, they were wrong.
I say you go to the shores and bring the whole RV.
He's pissing in the corner.
That's life.
No.
What?
Is he pissing out the open door or no?
Maybe.
He's pissing onto Gucci's? Let's go.
And
IP2 saved Andy Dick. Now, did you get the other song?
I'm a little afraid to play that because it's so close to the original.
Oh, well, that song plays it from a different point of view.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think that IP2 saved Andy Dick, but if you're fans of Elisa Jordana's Kermit and Friends, you'll think they stole Andy Dick.
Yeah, it's true. And it's a total cover though. I like it sounds so much like the original, I'm afraid. What was it a cover of again?
I don't know, you want to play a little bit of it and pause it? So we can't catch the badoosh on the gimme?
How many seconds at a time can you play?
I'd say we could.
Everybody welcome Andy Dick.
Oh, it's Losing My Religion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You look. Listen. REM is definitely gonna just shut this shit down.
Yeah. REM will just shut us down if we play it in its entirety.
No. Even like more than 10 seconds.
You don't think it's been bastardized enough?
No, it's like the music itself sounds almost exactly the same.
Damn. Well, yeah, Elisa did a cover of I've Said Too Much, Losing My Religion to tell her side of the story. And it's heartbreaking. Right. That was her fiancé.
I think he still is, right?
Well, Elisa Jordana was engaged to Andy Dick?
Probably still is.
They've been together for a while. Well, she recently had an episode having to deal with the fact that he's out here boy kissing.
Here's Andy and Elisa talking about his new boy toy. Sonic. The guy's name, he goes by Sonic.
I'm gonna go fast.
Okay.
We'll do it. I'll do it right now.
This is kind of a little foreshadowing here, little flashback.
Okay. No, I don't want it all. Give me a nice one.
Yeah, give him a nice one.
Nice one.
Yeah,
he's a mess, dude.
It's just like former President Trump said. You could just walk up to him and start kissing him, grab him
by the bussy.
Was Andy Dick ever on Celebrity Apprentice?
He was on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, I just wondered if he was with Donald Trump ever.
I don't think so.
You don't have to technically be a star to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Elisa said she met Donald Trump one time.
Here it is. This is where he grabs his
schwanz.
His schwanz.
This is like the secondary one though. There's another camera on him from a different angle too, right?
I think.
What is he trying to do?
Just trying to make love.
I guess.
10 minutes ago.
He's trying to wake him up so that they can do some dirt. Because look, they've been feeding Andy Dick alcohol, and Andy Dick needs a chaser, little boy Dick.
He's grabbing boobs. He's grabbing boobs.
That's the good thing about having chunky guys. You can play with their third and fourth tits.
But still, like, I agree with Hannibal. Already, this is a crime.
It's a crime of passion.
Look. See where his hand is?
We're gonna go for the schwanz.
Yes, it is a crime of passion.
Look, have you ever been in a room where there's a symphony of snoring?
No.
Yes,
actually.
That gives me the hugest boner. I get so fucking horny in the middle of a symphony of snores.
Damn.
I gotta fuck something.
Just go touch. Like, that's against the law.
That's against the law of gravity.
It is?
That's against the law of decency.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's against the laws of California.
Andy Dick is upper echelon, okay? Because much like when Dick Cheney shot that man in the face, I guess if you have Dick in your name, you get away with anything. Because when Dick Cheney shot that man in the face, the next day the man apologized to Dick Cheney for being in the way of his gun.
Is that where the phrase comes from? That's a real dick move?
Yeah, it's a real dick move. And Andy Dick, the next day, this guy apologized to Andy Dick for leading him on.
Yeah. He even unbuttons his pants here, and then the other people are like, "Oh no." Yeah, see?
Oh, we have this watching you though.
Who's that?
There's people watching.
Well,
now Andy wants to go bang the camera.
I'll take my pants off.
Is Andy Dick a sex pest? I think we all knew that.
And then here's his fiancée Elisa Jordana meeting
Sonic Sonic and his hedgehog.
That's Sonic.
That is. What's up?
Hey, Sonic. Wow. I can't believe you're there.
Why? Why can't you believe he's here? What the fuck?
Because, I thought that he was upset because he got jerked off in his sleep.
That would be a good reason to be upset.
Mm-hmm.
It would only be a good reason to be upset if you didn't want to be jerked off in your sleep.
Yeah, look, Hannibal, if you want to know, that deserves a slap in the mouth.
Okay, all right, good. Monty and I sans Will Smith I've been trying to figure out when is it okay to slap somebody in the mouth.
Yeah, if I wake up and Andy Dick is touching my dick, Andy Dick's getting slapped.
But what if Andy Dick is into that?
He won't be into this slap.
Some people like the slaps.
Yeah. Like if I had him in a rear naked choke and he was like fully aroused and then came off of that.
How would you feel if you made Andy Dick come because you put him in a rear naked choke?
Yeah, I would feel. I think does that mean because he achieved orgasm did I commit a sex crime? Is that how that works?
Probably you'd have to sign up for something.
What area are we in now?
You either have to register as a sex offender or register on OnlyFans, one of the two.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh shit. I don't know.
Monty's gonna have to start a second OnlyFans then. He's got one where he draws in the nude and sits on birthday cakes. I don't really understand the appeal, but he's making the shit show a ton of money, so I'm not.
I love
mad.
cake farts.
Will you stop saying that?
Can I ask him about it? Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Can you hold it and shit off?
Hey, Sonic. Hey, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not mad about that anymore, I guess.
I guess.
Anymore.
Yeah, so you got jerked off in your sleep while
I
you were
guess he
sleeping.
gave a really good handy J. I can't be mad at it.
Right?
Apparently, that's what someone said. I was sleeping. Yeah.
And did you finish?
Oh no. Elisa asked the hard questions.
The hard question.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened.
She has to still hard
They just
questions,
woke
I
me
guess.
up and said, "Hey, if you don't want this to happen, then wake up right now." You know.
Well, that's
Okay.
that's
So
consent,
you're not
right?
upset about it.
Consent
Yeah,
is.
he should've-
Hey, if you don't want this to happen, wake up. That's consent, right? Under any.
You say that before you grab the dick, though.
I think that's Nevada consent, but not California consent. Do we know what state line they were between?
I kind of let him on, so I understand. Even if I was doing it in a joking way, you know.
Shame on
You let him
you. Shame on you.
You're not interested in Andy at all?
No, I thought we were joking, like doing like a fucked up sense of comedy or some shit, but
But he was making out with you, and he likes you.
yeah, but I didn't know he was being serious.
She is jealous, yeah.
Yeah, is that what Andy said?
Yeah, he said she's jealous.
Wow.
If that makes sense.
Why wouldn't she be jealous? This is her fiance doing the fucking gherkin jerkin over the pants to a drunk boy.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen now? Are you guys going to continue to
No,
hook
no,
up?
I'm clear about my.
running away now. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, IP2. Oh, wait, no, he's blaming Elisa.
Yes.
IP2 got him to the game. He was
Yeah.
thank you, IP2.
Elisa's a cock blocker.
Thank you, IP2.
Why? What do you want to happen, Andy? You want to spend a romantic day with Sonic? That saves me a long drive.
Maybe. You know what I want. I'm coming over there.
No, you obviously invited Sonic over there, and he's sitting in your bed right now.
Staying here.
You what?
He's been staying here.
He's staying there?
He's been staying here.
It's an RV full of
Oh.
people.
Sonic, you're going to be staying with Andy on that RV?
Oh!
I mean, I'm not staying on the
No.
exact RV. There's
there's two
there's
RVs.
two RVs right next to each other right
I
now.
stay in my own room, tell her. It's my answer. I have my own room, and he has it. I don't even know where you are.
No, the RV.
Show him.
Yeah, no, the RV.
That's great. And do you live on that RV permanently? Do you have another place, or you just stay there full time, Sonic?
Yeah, I have an apartment. This is just like a mini trip. We're gonna be out here like 3 days or something like that. So
Yeah, I asked. I said, "Can I come crash out at your apartment?" And he said, "No."
Damn. Damn.
No shit. No shit.
So,
That's
yeah,
how
he's
you
out.
go too, Andy.
He's out here sleepster baiting people. I don't know if I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
How does one fall in a circle where they just start hanging out with Andy Dick? Like, what was the chain of events that happened in this nigga's life, this guy's life, where this is the chain? Like, how does this?
You can't imagine a scenario where you call and you're like, "Monty, what's up? Hadn't talked to me in a couple days." I'm like, "Bruh, I can't shake Andy Dick. I've just been hanging out with Andy Dick."
It's one of the strangest
3 days
things. If you're in Los Angeles, you almost always have an Andy Dick story. It's very strange. If you've spent any sort of time in Los Angeles with the idea of being some form of entertainer, you have
So
an
he's like
Andy
a
Dick
visible
story.
cold you can catch.
It's
like,
kind,
oh,
yeah.
somebody else caught Andy Dick.
He's the viral star before there was internet virility. He was going viral in people's fucking like dinner parties. He'd just show up and clean up the leftovers at your table.
Oh, we said no?
very tiny apartment.
So why did you say no, Sonic?
I literally have a thing in my lease that says I can't have people stay over.
I literally have a thing on my lease that says I can't have Andy Dick stay over.
Yeah.
It specifically
That's
says
very
no Andy
likely.
Dick.
Specific Andy Dick clause.
It says no Andy
Right.
Dick. It says Andy Milonakis is okay. If Andy Kaufman were to come back, he would be allowed, but no Andy Dick.
Right.
It's weird. It's LA, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are you going to be streaming with Andy? Because I know you did so well when you were doing that. You were making thousands a day. Are you going to continue?
Not, but and that was only one day. But I don't know. That's only if he wants to.
Oh, now
Okay, he wants to,
he's
Andy?
checking for Andy Dick's consent.
Oh man.
You want to spend more time with Sonic?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also want to spend more time with you.
Oh. Andy's a charmer.
And then this guy shows up. I love Elisa's reaction to this guy. It's so great.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Hello, I'm breaking in.
Okay. All right. So Andy's very busy right now. Maybe today wouldn't be the best day for me to go there. He's so many people.
Leaving. Always,
Wait, that guy's leaving?
all of them are, yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Wait, okay. Who okay, all right. Okay. Shit. Okay, who is Elisa Jordana and how is she and Andy Dick?
So Elisa used to date Benji Bronk from the Howard Stern show. She actually worked for Howard Stern,
and she was
through that
also
relationship.
in Cobra Starship, the band Cobra Starship.
If you ever heard of Cobra Star, they had a one-hit wonders, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And she's also dated Vin Diesel, Ethan Hawke. She's been around for a long time. She was on a reality show hosted by Chris Jericho in the aughts. She's been in the public sphere for a long time. Not as long as her fiance Andy Dick, but she's been around the block.
What? Okay. All right. I am very okay.
Hannibal's brain is breaking.
And now she hosts a weekly show Sundays. It's almost like church. It's Kermit and Friends, named after her late dog Kermit.
She still has a dog called Fozzie.
Yeah, Fozzie's the new pup.
I gotta I'm Lord Jamarcus gave me Trumpster Bob's song that he sang on her show.
Yeah.
That I am in the process of remixing.
Oh.
And that was my first exposure. Well, I mean, I don't know. I maybe I don't know. Okay, all right. So she was the same, I guess, level of celebrity Andy Dick was, and then they got together and and this is normal. Okay, gotcha.
This is normal.
This is I guess it's okay.
This is normal.
My brain is trying to process. Okay, just got you.
Listen. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna look. Clearly, my computer doesn't have enough processing power to figure this out right now. So I'm just gonna roll. Okay, got you. Andy Dick and Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic is one of the guys on the RV. They met through Captain Content, who does an RV stream and travels around in his RV. It's part of the IRL group of YouTube where people just stream their lives in real life. And they picked up Andy Dick, got him from Wappies, as we heard earlier in the song, and he's been with them ever since.
Okay.
Sonic, I think Sonic was a stream sniper or something. I don't know exactly how it worked out, but then he got his stream sniped.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so. Elisa did a radio interview about Andy Dick like 2 days ago.
Oh, damn.
Hey, should we try Andy Dick, by the way? We've not talked to him since he's been homeless.
I don't.
He just recently tweeted out a brand new number.
Very successful.
Yeah, he didn't finish, he said.
His life moves fast. Wait, how can he have a new boyfriend? He's homeless.
I don't know. His name is Sonic.
You can get boyfriends and girlfriends so easily when you're homeless. The homeless literally, like, there's this level of consent that is different when you're homeless because you're looking for something to do. You're just looking. If you ask a homeless person to be your boyfriend and or girlfriend, the chance of them saying yes is like 90%.
Wow.
Yeah, like if you're not homeless, for
Even
sure.
if you are homeless. Like, what do you think they care about? They're all polyamorous.
Up on YouTube, Andy jerk guy off in sleep, Sonic, it'll come up.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
This is some radio station that's had Andy Dick on multiple times over the years.
So, wait. Andy, wait, okay, was Andy asleep when he jerked the guy off, or did he jerk off someone who was asleep?
Same question.
B, the second one.
The second one? So probably wasn't very
The sec-
successful.
Yeah, he didn't finish, he said. The guy didn't
okay.
finish.
Was he hard?
He was not hard.
So I don't know those details, but I did talk to the guy today, and it's very unclear exactly what the relationship is, but they were in the same bed today, and there was definitely like jerking off that happened.
Okay.
His name is Sonic or One Sonic?
Sonic. If you look
the
up
hedgehog.
I like the. I mean, as far as it sounds exciting based on the name.
It's a better name than Wappy. I'll tell you that much.
Whoa, poor Wappy. All Wappy ever wanted was fortune and fame.
Yeah. Yeah, what was it? Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla talked about
He was so proud.
me. What? He was on here jerking himself off, basically.
Well, we have to not refer to self-adulation as jerking off because somebody else was trying to actually jerk off. When you have the literal jerking off in the story, you can't use the can't use the other version of it. The metaphorical
I would say they're
JO.
equal in names.
I mean, Sonic, a guy named Sonic sounds cool.
Yeah, Sonic sounds like he's got something going on.
Well, Wappy sounds if you do something with a guy named Wappy,
Don't
you're gonna.
think that.
Okay.
Elisa, did you watch a lot of the live stream with Andy at Wappy's?
Yes.
I thought
Yes, I did.
Wappy was scaring me. He gets so mad at
why-
Andy, and then he just keeps repeating the same.
No, here's my question. Like, Wappy's is where he was stuck there, and the guy pulls the gun, and the cops
Yeah.
show up, right?
Yeah, Wappy had
And
the
this is
Thule on him.
all- This is all live streaming.
Yes.
These are
why is no one? How long was he there?
2 weeks, I think.
This is two worlds colliding. It's like
Well, why isn't no one calling the cops? Why is
The cops did
everybody
come.
okay?
Did
with-
you not see the
No,
cops
but
in the house?
After 2 fucking weeks,
The cops were there multiple times.
then why didn't he leave?
Because we live in a free country, Monty. And you're
Yeah.
free to kidnap Andy Dick.
Yep.
Yes, you can kidnap Andy Dick.
If you
can
haven't,
masturbate
yeah,
in
if you
sleep,
haven't
can
learned
snap-
anything at all, Andy Dick's rights do not exist. He's a piece of property that relatively homeless people can pass around at will.
Okay.
And also, Andy Dick is above the law. He can just jerk off sleeping people and make them apologize to him. Have you not been paying attention? This is going to be on the test.
And to be fair, Monty, you were way more offended at Will Smith slapping Chris Rock than you are at Andy Dick jerking a dude off in his sleep.
No, I already said that's a crime. Like he committed a crime, but
That's illegal.
I'm trying to figure out how more crimes happened before that crime. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck we got here.
I got to be honest with you. I think the thing is that you believe in the judicial system and the legal system, and I think this is really a real representation of how it works.
All right, you know what? I'm testing this shit. All next week, everything on our channel, our guests will be nothing but Andy Dick. I'm going to get that motherfucker tomorrow.
You know the worst thing is we might be able to get Andy Dick on our show.
Oh, we will. I'm just gonna grab him and bring him here.
We missed him by like a couple hours the other day because one of the guys, Captain Content, that Andy Dick was living on his RV, called us up and was on the show for like an hour a few episodes ago. But Andy had gone off and got he got abandoned eventually, and they had to come pick him up again. And he posted his phone number on Twitter at one point. We called
he needed
it.
help.
It didn't work.
His phone had been stolen.
Oh man.
Andy Dick defies the laws of consent. You don't need his consent to take him anywhere, and he doesn't need your consent to jerk you off unless you wake up. Because in Andy Dick's world, if you wake up, that means no.
Yeah, no, actually, I don't want Andy Dick here. I'm gonna lock him up somewhere else.
Don't you want Andy Dick to come over and give you a little wake and bake? You're always falling asleep.
Listen, man, it'll be just like on American Dad. It'll be like you lock Andy Dick up in a room, and then you go turn around, and he'll be right behind you in a different costume, bro. So,
Let me show you a thing I call crouching tiger head and penis.
yes. Listen, listen. Stay. Just say no to Andy Dick.
Andy Dick is a hero. Here they are in matching pink outfits, by the way, in this photograph. I want to remind everybody, Elisa Jordana and Andy Dick look really good together.
Crimes.
They look really good together.
Same things when he yells at him.
No, but I understand Wappy. I was in the same position as Wappy, and I totally relate to Wappy so much.
You were
Wappy went
pointing
nuts.
guns at people?
Well, I thought he was going to shoot
Wappy
Andy.
Yeah, he's lucky. You know,
Elisa's
Andy's lucky
eyes
for
are like guns. They're very piercing.
Yes. You know what? I love that one video where Andy Dick's just laying there watching TVs, laying on the cot, and then the cops come banging on the door, and everyone has their hands up.
And the cops are like, hands up, come outside. And he's like, well, I'm going to use this time to make myself a little sandwich.
He gets up and goes to the kitchen and makes a sandwich.
While the cops are banging the door and trying to get everybody out.
Listen, I have had so many experiences with law enforcement in my life that have gone the exact opposite of that scenario.
Yeah. And it's just 100% proof in this world that if you're a dick, the laws do not apply to you.
There it is. There it is.
The problem with you is you consent to the legal system. You consent to the judicial system.
Is that how it works with
You
Andy
consent
Dick?
to the society's the society's standards. Andy Dick does not consent to your fucking laws or your morals.
Okay. Okay.
He says, look, if you want to kidnap me and pass me around like a fucking sweet potato, go ahead. He's like, but I'm going to jerk you until you wake up.
And he'd prefer you'd stay asleep.
Yeah, he's like, please, if you want me to stop, do
not wake up.
Do wake up.
Oh,
He says, if you want me to stop, you better wake up. These are the laws of Dick.
He's out here handing out hot Cosbys, and we're not even talking about the shit. Okay, we just like, oh, that's Andy.
Look, I'm sorry. Dicks and Bills have two different set of rules. I'm a Bill. I know this. Bill Clinton couldn't even get a blowjob without getting grand indictment. Does not Bill Cosby. He might change his name to Bill Cosby.
Bill O'Reilly.
We don't get away with shit. That's why we're
Bill Gates.
We have to be sweet boys, or we can't exist.
And he keeps getting passed around. He's been in 8 homes since then.
Oh boy.
And people keep passing him around from home to home because he's very hard to deal with. You know, he's expensive. And
He's messy.
He's expensive.
He can't make it to the
It
bathroom.
sounds like someone's talking about their pet.
Sometimes.
What?
He uses the bathroom everywhere. He's expensive.
Yeah.
He's loud.
Yeah, I mean, you really have to start watching the YouTube clips. There's like 1 million of them right now. And there's one where, I mean, there's so many. There's so many. But Wappy did his best. You know, Wappy was feeding Andy.
Wappy.
He gave him beef liver. He gave him raw meat that Andy loves.
He gave him raw meat?
And he massaged him and he let him grab
Andy Dick is an animal. They're giving him fucking chewed up hamburger meat like he's a goddamn turtle.
What are we talking about?
Here's some raw hamburger, Andy. You want some raw hamburger? Good, Andy. Turtle.
Wait, okay, wait a minute. Again, we cannot just drive past that. Okay, she was just like, he feeds him the raw meat that he likes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, that sentence with the last 4 of your social is the strongest password you could have on any social media platform. He fed him the raw meats that he likes. 5587. That's it. That's amazing.
Andy Dick hasn't
been capital and then put an asterisk or something in it. There you go.
Andy Dick hasn't been able to afford Adrenochrome since like the news radio days.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, he slipped.
In the Army now, he could get that Adrenochrome dosage.
Was
now,
he in the Army now?
I thought he was in the Army now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, with Pauly Shore?
Yeah. I didn't remember him.
Yeah.
I only watched that movie once because it sucked.
I watched it multiple times because it was a classic. I've watched every Pauly Shore movie at least 4 times. Well, everyone from the peak. But he obviously has had a fall from grace, so the closest thing he can get to the Adrenochrome is raw meat.
Okay.
Does that mean I'm just a step away? Since I eat raw meat, am I Adrenochrome adjacent?
Have you ever had Adrenochrome? Exactly. Don't ask questions if you don't want the answers, Benjamin.
What if I just don't want the question?
And grope him.
Oh, really?
So he was really, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, so Abby was interested in him in that way, or he was just taking one for the team?
He was just being nice. He was just trying to be affable.
Oh. Did you ever take one for the team yourself?
Not with Andy.
And he doesn't want me on that team.
Damn.
The thing is, you're supposed to be
general. Any team.
Elisa, you're supposed to be engaged to him. You guys had a nice, sweet Easter Sunday picture, yet he has a new boyfriend?
I want to point out, not only has Elisa been talking about him like he's a pet, but in this photograph of her and Andy in the pink, she's dragging him around on a leash.
Yep.
Andy is her pet, and he did a duty, and she kicked him out.
Whew. What happened? I was supposed to pick him up today, but then, whenever I feel like the urge to pick him up, I watch him on his live stream to see what he's really up to. And every time I tune in, he's talking about Lucas. He's talking about this guy, Sonic. So I don't pick him up because it's just hard for me to want to pick him up when he's, like, drooling over this guy, Sonic.
So you were going to pick him up to be on Kermit and Friends?
No, he was on Kermit and Friends today.
Oh,
but
he was?
I was supposed to pick him up because he doesn't want to stay on the RV anymore.
With Sonic?
And so it's so many people involved. You guys would be shocked if you knew how many people are involved in this now.
Has Andy recovered from getting hit? Because it was being suggested, and I saw people. He has recovered.
He's recovered. There has been several head injuries.
Okay. So it's how deep is it? How deep is that?
How deep is
like
the head injury
stuff? Yeah,
we're not sure. We looked into it, and it seems like his daughter might have told Captain Content that he's been dealing with a lot mentally, and it might be more than head injuries. But he has been getting beat up. He has been getting head injuries. He has been drinking a lot. He has been living in unsavory living conditions. It could be a whole lot.
That reminds me of your promo for that prison show, the most unsavory living conditions.
Yes, which Andy Dick was on.
Yes, he was. It's full circle.
Here's $14, so if you split it evenly, that should be enough to protect y'all from dang Loch Ness Monster about Pace. Love you, sweet boys.
If Loch Ness Monster is here, I'm going to collect that $350. If the Loch Ness Monster comes. Thank you for the dono. That got us to 3% of the way to our goal. A lot of people think that we won't make it this week because we're only at $24, but I will tell a lot of people.
It's the first show, but
we had a show yesterday. $10 was before we started today.
That's true.
That was our first dono of the day.
Yeah, that is something else.
Yeah, we're going to be homeless and having all the sex and all the girlfriends and boyfriends in our homeless polyamorous relationship.
Yeah,
oh my God.
You gotta get, everybody watching the show, make sure you hit like, so because the more you like the stream, the more the algorithm pushes it out to other people.
Yeah,
it's like COVID. Let's make this a super spreader.
Yeah,
event.
Hannibal, check this out.
Ready or not? I'm ready for my fucking milk.
My milks. Whose chonking ass is that rolling off the ground?
Who's that? Who's that over there?
You got no. Please take it easy. Yeah, that's me. I know.
And then here's where Andy Dick gets accosted by cheeseburgers.
What? So yeah,
Croft wanted cheeseburgers from In-N-Out, and they gave him McDonald's. He was pissed.
Why is Billy the Fridge in a video with Andy Dick? What is happening?
In prison too.
In prison.
Yeah. That's like, and why is that the least of my questions right now?
The firemen came and shut down this production like a day into it. Because, for the guy that just pelted Andy Dick with cheeseburgers set off a fire alarm, and the girl holding the stack of pizzas was smoking meth in the fucking studio. Mm-hmm. And this was on Canyon Drive that runs parallel to Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, the downtown area of Beverly Hills, literally next door to where Arnold Schwarzenegger gets his haircut every 2 weeks. I'd always be there, and he'd be out back leaving the thing when I'd be coming in for a show. It was ridiculous that we had this studio in the middle of bougie ass Beverly Hills. Like, I remember Andy Dick was doing a show here one day, and Stan Lee just walks by and comes in on his show and sits down and talks to Andy like unscheduled because he was just walking through Beverly Hills.
What the fuck, man?
It was,
okay.
It was weird.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Shove that up your ass.
I can eat that crust. We're gonna be interviewing you one by one. One by one. Take it.
Fucking Crofton can eat that.
We have.
Dude, I'm hungry, dude.
Yeah, he said don't waste food earlier. What was that whole thing?
Yeah, you.
fucking goddamn eat that fucking burger, dude. We'll go check. Go fucking get it, bitch boy.
Damn.
That guy's all.
Yeah, Croft was famous for being on an episode of Unsolved Mysteries, and some guys apparently tried to kill him over a drug deal gone wrong or something. They tried to kill him, and he was on his motorcycle with his very young aged girlfriend on the back of his motorcycle, and a truck came up with like a 10-foot long 2x4. And they went to smack him in the back of the head with a 2x4, but because she was behind him, they hit her, and she was like brain damaged for the rest of her life. Bad. And he was like on Unsolved Mysteries talking. She was on Unsolved Mysteries talking with like obvious like brain damage. And he's like, yeah, I don't know what happened. That was a bum luck. And then these guys were like, he owed everybody drug money. That was a hit on him. It was very strange. So he's there pelting Andy Dick with cheeseburgers. I think that we had another girl on the show that her name was Vicky, and she's passed away since then.
Jesus.
We had a whole lot of like degenerates in there. It was I had to pick up Vicky Croftman and this guy named Jimmy Durzko, who lived with his mom and was perma-drunk, and it was my job to keep them drunk the entire weekend so that none of them would flee before they got in the studio.
Wow.
It was wild.
Yeah, I remember they had, in that movie that we watched, they had Andy Dick host the one show, and they did a live intervention when he thought he was just going to be there hosting the show. They brought in a bunch of people to give him an intervention.
Yeah. I think the guy who ran Battlecam, Alki David, was a recovering addict, and he kind of picked up a bunch of people who were coming out of the recovery and stuff and gave them gigs. He had Eric Roberts working for him for a while. Eric Roberts has since brought his career back. Janice Dickinson was a big regular there. There was a whole bunch of people that would come in and out.
What the fuck? Okay. All right. I'm like, okay, so I understand. I'm still stuck on this guy was famous for being on an episode of Unsolved Mysteries.
The guy that was pelted cheeseburgers at Eddie Dick.
That was the lead-in sentence to who Croft was.
Yeah. Croft the cheeseburger pelter.
Yeah, that's a lot. That also would be a great gimmick for a wrestler, like if they just came out and just threw cheeseburgers at the phone.
Didn't what was the Adam Sandler movie that had the cheeseburger guy in it? I think it was played by big dude. I can't remember his name. I think he was why can't I remember his name? He hosts America's Got Talent. He took Nick Cannon's job.
Terry Crews?
Yeah, Terry Crews. Terry Crews. Yeah, he played like the cheeseburger guy. And he was always trying to trade cheeseburgers for some shit. It was great.
Yeah.
It was good times.
Yeah. I got these cheeseburgers. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So okay, I'm sorry. I'm just I forget that there are just like whole other sides to the internet that I am just not exposed to.
Oh yeah.
So there we go. I know now. I
And
forgot.
knowing is half the battle.
Fuck the battle, man. This is some bullshit.
G.I. Joe.
It was a pleasure. We'll be right back.
What else did Andy do with this show? Nothing, because it got shut down, right?
Like he interviewed some people. Like after he sat down with me, and we talked, and he like brought up this story about how he used to always have a fat friend around him because he was so small. He was like, I always kept a big fat guy around me because he'd protect me if I was a talker. I would talk too much.
He was a talker.
Yeah, he was like, so I'd always have a big guy around me to protect me.
Cheeseburger Eddie in longest yard, and yeah, it is Terry.
Yeah.
BTW, do you think Jaron will have the first on him?
The first on him? I don't know.
How long were you guys supposed to be in this jail?
We were supposed to be there for at least 30 days, and we were supposed to win $100,000 whoever stayed there the longest.
Well, what if... Oh, okay, so it could have went on for like 5 months or whatever.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
But it got shut down after a day, and then the billionaire sent us out. Croft is pissed.
I thought he wanted a cheeseburger.
He wanted 2 cheeseburgers and 2 milks from In-N-Out Burger. He specifically wanted 2 doubles from In-N-Out, and they brought him double cheeseburgers.
Yeah, you know what? I understand. That's a slap-worthy offense.
I mean,
oh my God.
Andy Dick didn't bring it on purpose. FBI, he might bring the FBI.
Wait, Billy, I'm curious. If Battlecam would have lasted, do you think, how confident are you in your willpower that you could have won that $100,000?
I mean, unless it was some sort of physical removal that I couldn't do because of my size, like I couldn't like climb up a wall or something.
Did you get like no outside time doing this too?
Well, they said they were going to give us outside time to go prank people, and like we'd be able to like win outside time, and they were gonna like win like the day we got kicked out, he put us up in the Thompson Hotel in Beverly Hills, which is like $800 a night.
Yeah.
And it sucked. It wasn't a great hotel. It was kind of a shitty hotel, but the reward was gonna be like certain people would go do like high life events for like winning competitions. We didn't make it that far.
I wanted Hannibal, and I don't think Monty has seen this either. This is the trailer for the movie about Battlecam and like the creation of it.
Okay.
Billy and I watched the whole movie a long time ago for like a movie review. It's crazy. The opening scene is Billy in a sumo diaper wrestling another big guy with wearing a sumo diaper.
Yeah, and Ron Jeremy's just randomly behind me when I'm butt ass naked.
Yeah.
You guys hear about this?
Okay.
A Greek billionaire is giving $1 million to anyone who would streak in front of the president.
From our Los Angeles studio is the man who came up with the streaking dare. We are joined now by Alki David, who can be the new Steve
Drives a
Jobs
Bentley.
within
That's
the
very
television
nice.
market. Is that what you're aiming to do?
As rich as you are, there's always somebody richer. You know, there's always somebody with more, and it's never enough.
I would never give to charity.
We'll go to Coachella, we'll set up a foil, right? We'll stick the blue troll in there, and we'll have all these people sing with him.
He's like a prankster that has billions of dollars.
Okay.
And just yeah.
I mean that's a terrorist, which you just described.
Oh,
as a terrorist.
you don't even know. He actually one of his early pranks was that he tricked a bunch of people into thinking they were hostages of terrorists.
Yeah. He randomly like took people hostage on a Greek island and put them in like prisons and had them trying to escape, and that he pinned them for, I think it was, they pinned them for the murder of Brigitte Nielsen. So they made them think that they had killed Brigitte Nielsen, even though they didn't do it. They thought they were being framed for it.
Wow.
And they're like, no, this is a very third world country. Like, anything you do right now, they're going to pin it on you. Their law system is different than America.
Was that what it was? Okay.
It was something like that. Well, though, there was 2 versions of it. One was Brigitte Nielsen, and one was this smaller European group called the Cheeky Girls, I think. He filmed 2 different versions of it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and he would like just... This guy has like billions, like multi-billionaire, and he's like prank calling restaurants and shit in this. Just like randomly. I mean, and he's what, like late 50s or something?
He might be 50s now.
Like prank calling them, like what?
Just
like
like,
ordering like
making a
100
dumb
pieces?
voice and like prank calling them.
He's probably like mid-50s now.
The guy is fucking nuts.
Staple your nutsack to the table.
That kind of shit happened too, by the way. You think shot callers are crazy? On Battlecam, someone like blew their nuts off with a gun.
I nailed my scrotum to a stool one night for like 15 people watching, just because I hadn't been on for a while. They're like, you lost it, Billy. You're not fucking Battlecam anymore. And I was like, there's like maybe 40 people tops in the room, 50 maybe. And I was like, I'm not Battlecam, and I just whipped out my nards.
That's insane.
And hammered a nail to my scrotum to a fucking stool. I was like, I'm Battlecam with or without being on Battlecam, bitch.
No.
Can you shut the fuck up?
He's a terror. He's a fucking terror.
He's a madman with a lot of money.
He owned this store. What was it? Where was the store located?
This is where the studio was. Okay,
it was behind the store.
The store, the studio and the store were the same place, but the store got shut down.
Okay.
So initially he had the store on the forefront, and he would live stream from the back, and he was called 9021 Go, and he basically got old celebrities that needed to sell their shit to sit in. They'd come and sit on the couch with them in the back room, and they'd say, "Yes, I'm giving away all these shoes and purses to the top bidder." So it was like celebrities garage sailing their shit that needed money. And he would have them come in and do that. D-list celebrities that were down on their luck would all be selling their shit. And then he had more fun with that. This was like his wife's gig. She wanted to have the boutique shop in downtown Beverly Hills, right in the middle of Beverly Hills. And he turned it into his studio shortly after because the boutique shop wasn't
Was it on
doing
like
that well.
Melrose or something?
It was on Melrose is further away. There's Rodeo and there's Canyon Drive. Is it Cannon Drive? Yes, Cannon Drive. Rodeo and Cannon, they run parallel, and this was on Cannon. Rodeo was right down literally a block away, like across the street. So the Rodeo is like the shopping, and Cannon is like the restaurants and stuff in Beverly Hills.
Deodorant removing sponge.
Shaka Zulu, man.
Hey, was that Coolio?
Yeah, that was
That
Coolio.
was Coolio.
Yes.
There's Andy.
Andy. Some almost naked ladies.
I think this is Tony Clifton.
Yeah, Tony Clifton.
Is that Bob Zamuda?
Get 6 free.
There's
Janice Dickinson, who outed Bill Cosby on Battlecam before Hannibal Buress
Lizard
did.
person, her arm turned green. Y'all see that,
Leave
right?
me down.
Lizard person.
Read your own fucking shit.
Kato Kalin.
Yeah, Kato Kalin. We were very mean to Kato Kalin, and he was very nice to us.
Imagine the stuff he did that people don't know about.
I know, right?
I thought he was like getting sued or something.
He has a ton of lawsuits against him. And the first lawsuit I read against him, all the stuff the woman was claiming against him, I was like, yeah, that was stuff he was doing to everybody. Like, he would just do that stuff. He'd like walk in the room with his dick tucked back and his pants down and do mangina. That was his thing. He did it to literally everybody.
What was the payout here? So like this will help people understand what Battlecam was. Like there's the up and the down vote, right?
Yeah, so one side of the screen would go against the other side, and if you got the up votes, you'd stay on. And the loser would go back to the lineup, and it would rotate like that. Every minute you stayed on, I think he'd give you $10, but he barely ever paid out.
Really?
Yeah, like
that's trash.
I think he paid out like 2 times.
What?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
So it wasn't even worth it.
Well, it wasn't worth watching after a while. So like all these people were sitting there like breathing on camera because nobody was watching, and they're like,
"Yeah,
I'm waiting for my payout," and it's like, you're. This is an abandoned website. You guys are still sitting here trying to get paid out.
We brought these crazy people into the studio just to see what would happen.
There's Joe getting into a fight with a woman.
Yeah. That's Rika. She's the best.
Go fuck yourself.
It's the guy from Sons of Anarchy.
There's hot for words, Marina or
with the homie West Side.
West Side. What?
Scott's dead. Joe's Scott 7-7, the guy before.
Can we
He's
see that
passed away.
slap one more time, real fast.
There's Joe.
There it is. That's a good slap. Monty.
Snaps, no shit.
That is a good slap. I'm
Joe
not
got slapped.
not
It's
entertained by the
actually
slap.
kind of a strange situation.
It's very distracting to see these horrible things.
Okay.
There's a little more to this.
It makes no sense what you said.
It's like this incredible.
That's Fred Durst. He randomly showed up.
Finish him.
There's hookers.
This guy is Neil. I can't remember his last name right now. He's the mattress king of LA. He's
what?
I think he was feeding Andy Dick cocaine the entire time.
Meth.
You know what? Fuck this.
It was like going to war.
See?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You're doing what Alki paid you to come in here.
Yeah, he's eating stuff out of the toilet.
Yeah, this was Cavacho. He ate the grossest stuff. He would eat
Call me crazy.
cat bodies.
But I think the dude made the website to be able to get a bunch of dumb fucks to do dumb shit and think they're getting paid, but the prank all along was the fact he wasn't going to pay them.
Oh, he paid a lot, but the thing was, he made the website because he kept getting banned off of every other streaming platform. So he just made his own. He just made his own. He was tired. He was tired of getting Nick Fuentes, so he made his own Cozy TV.
Jesus Christ! So this is what I'm saying. He's got enough money where he's like, oh, YouTube won't show my shit. I'm just gonna start my own YouTube, right?
Yeah.
This dude's a billionaire terrorist.
This guy Cavacho would eat like dried cat turds. He ate a cat's skull that was dead. He was gross. He was one of the grossest people ever.
And Joe beat him up.
I have one question. Throughout all of this, and I'm just throwing this out there, I'm not sure. I'm just curious for science. How many black people signed up to do this?
A lot. One of them, low class, is currently serving life in prison, and he messages me from prison every once in a while.
Okay.
And there was Rika was
just for science.
Rika was one of our hosts on the show. She was great. She had her whole family would come down and be a part of it sometimes. She was one of the greatest talents on that website. She would troll people like crazy. It was hilarious. One day she brought Sunset Jesus in. This guy who dressed up like Jesus and walked around Sunset. She brought him in and torqued on Jesus, trying to torque her way into heaven.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She was a real star.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
He was basically trying to get these people killed, which was fine with me.
Just fight, you morons.
God.
Yeah, that guy A1. The movie's called Lord of the Freaks, for those of you that want to find it and watch it.
Yeah.
That guy A1 came in to beat the crap out of Croft live on air. This was all like filmed or just streamed live to actual television in the southwest of the United States. It was all like through California, Nevada, Arizona. It was huge in the southwest. Like Joe and I would go to LA and we'd be like walking into stores and people would be noticing us all the time. Like I did a show for MTV and the whole staff and crew there was asking me all these questions about Battlecam because they'd all watched it on TV. It was like on like broadcast TV and people would just watch it at 2 a.m. instead of watching like Ron Popeil sell deep fryers or whatever. They would watch us.
Fuck.
Jesus. I just when was this on TV? When
2013 was live to air TV.
Okay.
Yeah, the billionaire
all
just
right.
bought a TV station because he was bored, and he would get fined all the time, and just like he'd get fined because there'd randomly be like my butthole live on air.
Okay. All right, and was it through this show? Is that how you and Joe became friends?
Yeah, Joe and I met
happened?
through Battlecam.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day, Joe was hosting one of the shows on Battlecam, and Alki just would appear on the screen, and he just fired Joe. He's like, "You're fired."
Yeah.
There used to be a clip of it, but I can't find it anymore. He would just randomly appear and fire people if he thought they sucked.
Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't give Joe a chance. Joe was
Well,
awesome.
he brought Joe back, and Joe worked with him for years, which was more than most people, especially as people who don't bend. Like Joe didn't bend at all. I think that's why Alki kept him on for so long, because he felt like Joe would challenge him, and everybody else were like yes men. So
that seems to be very on brand with what I know about Joe. Joe seems like of all the people I know, Joe seems like he would be most likely to fight a billionaire. Like if that was a thing that you know, like in high school when they were giving out like the awards, like most likely to succeed and all that shit, most likely to probably fight a billionaire would be Joe.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay,
he
fair
would
enough.
have. I think the night that he fired Joe, he was telling Joe to bring in guests on his show. He didn't want Joe to come in alone because Joe hosted his own show. He was like, bring in guests, and Joe was like, fuck you, book me guests. I'm not going to bring in fucking guests. He was like, I'll show up. If you want guests, book them for me. And he came in one night without a guest, and the billionaire Alki David went to fire him, and Joe just like told him off. He was like, fuck you, and it was cute. They played tiddlywinks.
Tiddly.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. I just feel like I don't know what I was doing in this time period where I just missed Battlecam, because this seems like the type of crazy shit that I would have watched.
It was
I know what I was doing. I was living with a crazy bitch.
Yeah, it was a very weird part of the world.
Yes, you were.
It was a weird
Monty
part
was
of the
in a
internet.
Yeah, Monty was in a whole Gone Girl situation in 2013.
Yeah, that's where I was. That's why I saw none of this. I was watching Big Brother and Master Chef Junior because she thought it was cute that my daughter liked it. So
Master Chef's dope.
Here's
it is not when you're forced to watch it.
So Sonic was involved in some other thing that happened with the IP2 crowd. Something happened with Sonic and Captain Content had a little meltdown that we
Tell
saw.
Hannibal and Monty about the artist that made a painting of you with blood and the guy who wanted you to shit on him.
What?
I had some guy do a
Elton
portrait
John.
of me with his blood. He like cut himself and painted a really nice portrait of me in his blood. I thought that was a nice thing. And then there was this random feeder guy that
Elton John
wanted to pay me money to do things like feed. He wanted me to eat. He wanted to feed me food. He wanted me to do a lot of things to him. One of
Joe
the
still
things.
had more episodes than the Gotcha Boys.
Gotcha.
That's something to be proud of.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Damn. I forgot about the Gotcha
Joe had
Boys.
many episodes. Joe was on for a long time. But yeah, the guy wanted to pay me $10,000 to take a dump on him, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So this is kind of like your Zoltan situation.
Is this Andy Dick?
No.
Oh, that's Sonic.
So that's Sonic kissing this girl. And I guess maybe this girl was with Captain Content? I don't know. I don't know all the context.
I'm confused as fuck, dog.
Why not, apparently?
Why not?
I also made out with Guru.
She also made out with Guru. Yeah, I make out with guys and shit.
That's fair. It's free love.
Wow, really?
I feel like I'm
really?
I feel like I'm in the middle.
Wait, you really, you literally just said, holy fuck, you literally just said you were fine with it. And now you're putting my...
Set up? Set
No.
up? Yes, you're getting
No.
the fuck out of my RV
Are you
right now.
fucking serious
Yes,
right now?
yes,
Why?
yes. Get the fuck
Why?
out of here, bitch.
Oh no.
Though.
Get the fuck out of my fucking RV.
Wait, why though? Can I...
Get out. Get away.
Oh,
Get away.
Okay. Why?
Leave.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Get away. Get away from me. Stop crying, bitch. Get out. Get out. Get out.
What the actual fuck is wrong
Get
with
the
That
fuck.
ain't my Sonic. My Sonic's arms ain't white, they are blue.
His arms might be black and blue the way that Conton's going.
I don't know what's going on here. This is
Out. Get out. Get out. Leave right now.
Why?
Leave.
Make haste.
Leave right now. Leave.
Wait, pause it, Ben. Ben, pause it real fast. Monty.
Yeah.
If I have an RV and I ask somebody to leave and they don't leave, can I slap the shit out of them?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand his rules. Okay,
Walk out.
Walk out.
Yeah. If you're no longer welcome there,
walk out.
Yeah.
Leave.
You can slap. If you can shoot him, you can slap him.
Oh my
God. Nothing. I just want you to get out of my fucking RV right now. You're not allowed to be in here.
Oh,
Get away.
What's wrong?
Get away. Don't cry on my face.
Is this some sort of weird Sonic fanfic coming to life?
Yes. Yes.
He just wants to go fast.
Sonic runs around the country banging Andy Dick and random girls on an RV.
Never do anything. Get out. Leave. Get out.
I'm just stuck in the middle.
Get the fuck out. And you too. Get the fuck away.
I was in the middle.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, get out.
Oh, damn.
And then now you're pissed.
Oh,
You said it was fine, now you're pissed. Now you're pissed.
Sonic,
Now you're
get
pissed.
the fuck out. Go outside and make out with us some more.
You know what? Sonic has a right to change his mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Sonic has the right to change his mind in the presence of new information. You know, he thought he'd be okay with his wife making out with a hedgehog, and then she did the shit, and it broke his heart. Okay, all his rings spread all over the RV, and now he wants her to go.
No, Sonic was the one that got made out with. And
Yeah.
that dude's pissed about it.
Yeah.
Who's the
Sonic
the guy
hasn't
who's
spread
pissed?
his rings.
The guy who's pissed is
What I'm
Captain
telling Sonic
Content.
is to just leave with them, and maybe she'll help him spread his rings all over the place.
Hold on.
Oh, so
Maybe even on her face.
Captain Content is the new Dr. Robotnik?
No, he's that guy in the white T-shirt.
I have to ask, at any point in time, did Captain Content say su casa es mi casa?
I missed
to
that
Sonic?
part. I don't know because we start at the kiss part. You know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you say mi casa is su casa, then you're allowed to kiss the guy's girlfriend.
No, that
You're
excludes
paying
the
for is your
girlfriend.
property.
That
If they
excludes
don't
the
want to
girlfriend,
leave
Billy.
your property, then they can catch these hands.
If he
and
says-
get got for real.
For real.
Wait. Read that one more time. I know we can't play it again. Wait, what did it say?
We can play it again, actually.
Okay, play it again.
He's Captain Robotnik.
Let me see. It is this.
Captain Robot Tent.
Okay, Kyle, you're paying for is your property. If they don't want to leave your property, then they can catch these hands and get got for real.
Get got for real. A Vec Kyle you're paying for is your
Yes,
property.
I agree with that.
Is she
I
the
agree
Vec
with
Kyle?
Yeah, see, we're in agreement, Hannibal.
Do not cry in my fucking face. Get the fuck out.
What is wrong with you? What is
Oh no.
What the fuck is that?
Help her, Sonic.
Help her, Sonic.
Leave.
Yes, Sonic.
Fuck down and
Leave.
talk to me. No.
Get the fuck away.
Fuck
Leave.
you.
Sonic,
Get out.
help her
Get
out.
out.
Fucking
Get
go.
out.
You know
Leave.
Bro, what did I do?
Bro, what did I
Get some of
do?
the yams, bro.
I want you here, bitch.
Sonic is like just the chaos element into the every situation.
I see what you did there, and I like it.
Yeah.
Ben, just so you know.
Ask him if she asked him.
Did you do it?
She asked
I
him
think
if he could
Captain
kiss me.
Content's representing more
Snooping
Knuckles
as usual.
right now.
I see. Captain
Than
Content,
Robotnik.
Probably.
Just out here, just.
Yeah.
So go ahead. I'm right.
And she said, yeah.
Get out.
And he walked in, right? He said, he literally said to do it.
Ouch!
Damn.
You too. Get the fuck out, Sonic. Get the fuck out, Sonic.
I'll grab my shit and
Yeah,
leave right
grab
now.
your fucking shit and get the fuck out. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of
All
here.
right, let me grab my shit first, bro.
Yeah, what if Zoltan would have kicked you and his girlfriend out?
I don't know. I would have felt obligated to bring her to a beaten woman's shelter.
Oh, damn.
And if she hadn't been beaten yet, I would help her get in.
He should have took her like 50 feet away from the RV within with 50 feet of whatever window that Captain Kirk was closest to, and then fuck the shit out of her outside.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah. Those are ass out right there.
She asked.
Made him listen to Sonic knock that shit
Had
back.
her screaming,
You're right,
"Oh,
Hannibal.
Sonic, oh, Sonic, show me your rings. Show me your rings, Sonic."
You should have
right.
knocked the fucking rings out that pussy.
If she
I'd have
asked
had
if she
the
should
whole
kiss
Sonic
me,
Hedgehog theme playing in the background. Well, knocked her ass down.
And then right as he comes, he screams, "Sega!"
and then he said yes, and then she kissed me, and then After she kissed me, he flipped out.
So he got consent for the kiss from content?
According to them,
what it sounds
both
like.
of them were saying that. Both Sonic and the girl were saying that. So I don't know.
So this is
maybe he was like daring her to do it.
He's
I
Captain
don't know.
Content, not Captain Consent.
I think he thought he was okay with it. He had been watching a whole
You
bunch of
guys
like
gave
cuck
me a
porn.
great idea for the next Monty erotica.
No, hypothesis. You sit the fuck down.
Yes,
Don't
and
know.
hypothesis, just so you know, we're starting tomorrow's show with 2 of your Monty eroticas from last week.
You. No, he said he was drunk. Hannibal, he doesn't even remember.
Yeah, so
Can't we just
hypothesis.
keep that money?
Now that you're sober, I want to remind you that you gave Monty money to read your erotic literature. So I'll make sure that it's Sonic Andy Dick inspired.
See, y'all see what he does to me, Ben and Billy? Y'all see what he does to me?
Literally said.
All right, so
that was
that's
free drunk money.
This is elder abuse, parental disrespect.
Here's a little bit of Trumpster Bob that I saw.
T-Bob. I forgot T-Bob. Oh, and
T-Bob
Valentine's.
T-Bob has gone full on heel mode, by the way. T-Bob is not a sweet boy at all.
Look at all his hats.
He's a man of
I was
many
in the
hats.
military. A lot of people know that.
Oh, he's about to steal more valor. By the way, T-Bob's public defender quit his case because T-Bob verbally abused his public defender.
Yeah. So there's also the stolen valor thing with him. Is he slowly becoming Von Helton?
I mean, I think he already is his own kind of Von Helton.
Yeah.
I like him a lot better than Von Helton.
He's
whether
more entertaining.
Yeah, whether he's bad guy or good guy, he's way more entertaining to me than Von
wrap
Helton.
up our Von Helton trilogy. I'm going to invite him on one more time. I don't know what the topic's going to be.
Have you talked to him recently?
I've never
I thought he got kicked out of his home and is like.
Like all that shit's happening. Von Helton still hits me up on Skype all the time.
Okay.
Wow.
Can we get a Von Helton Trumpster Bob episode? Can we make that happen?
Yes.
Got all of that. I got to show them to prove I was in the military. They got to prove that, I wasn't.
That's not how it works.
You'll never see me in jail for that because I was. So there is no stolen valor. They're scared of my stories because they're so far-fetched, some of them. And I understand that, but it's reality.
He claims he could fall 100 feet and land like no problem.
No.
Yes.
This is Von Helton. Is he also? He doesn't go as far as to claim to be like
Wanna
the
know
Sorcerer
how
Supreme
Shadow
and
is a
shit. That's
black?
all.
Not because he runs fast or jumps higher. It's because your boy is strapped up to the nines. I hate Bob and Von. Brett and King Cobra are the best. I wanna see more DP wrestling.
So Bob is basically like Rambo in all the Rambo movies in his stories. He's Triple X, which by the way, he's going to claim in this video that the movie Triple X was based on him.
What? No, this dude. This is just another Von Helton. Let's go.
He's better than Von Helton.
It's funny, people watch Triple X and they believe that shit, when in reality, Triple X is based on a lot of true story. A lot of the movie Triple X, the original movie Triple X, is based off of real shit that really happened.
Von Helton says Punisher is based on him,
government's way
right?
of telling you this is the kind of shit we're doing behind the scenes. That your men and women in the military are putting at risk. I mean, this is.
But
how
I think
high
he
the
might have
fucking
only
risk
claimed the Vin Diesel stuff after he heard that Elisa Jordana dated Vin Diesel, or was this previous to that?
I think that might have been previous
Some
to
of these
it,
jobs, people don't make it.
but I don't know.
No, well, yeah, there are some movies based on some of the things I did, and Triple X is one of them. There are some other movies, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. You'll see it when all of it comes out. Is not top secret. My acts of heroism were that fucking good. You will see that shit coming out someday. I promise you that. Not all of it. Some of it the United States will never let out of the top secret bag. That's just the way it is. When shit gets bad, they don't want nobody knowing about that. You dig? And I don't blame them.
You dig?
But they do have due costs to do what they do. And I'm sworn to secrecy at some point. So those things just gonna lie with the dead bones.
I'm sworn to secrecy. I'll tell you just about every fucking thing.
Every detail.
Ever. I'll tell you how I shot a man and almost got kicked out of the military because I shot a man to keep his cover.
Right.
Not to blow his cover, but you know, some things I'm sworn to secrecy. Whenever point A and point C don't have a point B to line them up, that's the secrecy.
So, is this some breaking news on the Twitter front?
It says it's a leak from the Twitter calls yesterday.
Like the board, like the people that are selling it to Elon. Is that?
It's a Twitter all hands call. So it's leaked raw audio from a Twitter all hands call. I don't know what's on it. It was uploaded 46 minutes ago. It's got about 17,000 views, 859 comments.
And I'm sure
the top comments, the fact they've talked to their employees like a bunch of primary school children speaks volumes.
Special forces are called the quiet professionals because they don't do this.
Yeah,
they already know they're the baddest ass in the room, and so does everyone else, without a word spoken. Fuck this never was.
Yeah.
Yeah, gangsters don't have to tell you they're gangsters.
Which is kind of like that guy who was the American Sniper dude when he was saying all this shit about Jesse Ventura.
That guy.
Everybody's like, this is not how. Well, the people were backing him up, but all the military guys are like, this is not someone who does their shit. They don't talk like this.
Jesse Ventura joined the Navy SEALs among the earlier groups of the Navy SEALs, and people didn't even know that they existed back in the day. Like their existence wasn't common knowledge at one point.
So when he played that character in Predator, he was using like a lot of real experiences to put into that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The focus of this audience is you. I know many of you want to know what has happened and what's next. And I want to answer all of your questions. That is what this all hands is all about. And we have a lot to cover. To start, I've seen many questions that talk about the process that
It's
got
crazy how the founder and CEO of Twitter steps down and a new person takes over, and then Elon Musk buys it like a year later. That's just I can see Twitter changing significantly too. They're already talking about adding edits to tweets.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You don't know how much you want to change something, right? They changed MySpace so much, and that dropped. They took away the top 8. What were they thinking?
Yeah.
So that's where we'll begin.
I still love my MySpace. Y'all should check out my page.
Hand it off to Brett, the chairman of our board, to speak to you all directly about how we reached today's announcement. Brett.
Thank you, Parag. I want to talk through the process, but I actually just want to start by expressing my gratitude to all of you. Running Twitter, like all of you do every day, is not an easy job. There's a ton of stakeholders, a lot of opinions from the world, and running it amidst all that has been swirling around Twitter over the past few weeks is nothing short of remarkable. And the whole board, and I just want to speak on behalf of everyone, is just really grateful to all of you for keeping your heads down as you've been able to and keeping this train running. I also
What
just want to acknowledge the
if
emotions
Twitter starts hosting? Twitter itself doesn't host live streams, right? You have to use like an alternate site in it.
I don't know. They used to have Periscope owned by Twitter.
They used to.
Yeah.
Periscope's gone.
Yeah. Oh, they nuked Periscope?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the archives are still there, but Periscope is completely inactive.
They're only more on that new, what is it, Spaces thing?
They do that. That's audio only, as far as I know.
Yeah.
But if you could do live streams like that directly on the site, that could change things. And if the streams stay up, like YouTube, almost like YouTube or Twitch,
Yeah, like that's the shit I've been seeing. People are going in and recording those now and putting them up on YouTube. Like there was an exchange with Richard Spencer and Tariq Nasheed in a fucking Twitter space.
Huh.
Yeah, the Twitter spaces are interesting.
Yeah.
Today. It is an emotional day. I want to acknowledge it. And I just really appreciate everyone on this call. So let's talk about the process. The board received Elon Musk's proposal on April 14th. And since then, the board took on a process that we really tried to make thoughtful, comprehensive, and deliberate. And we've had a number of discussions between the two parties. When we were considering the proposal, it was really in light of comparing it to the company's go-forward prospects.
People that, I mean, this is going to be just a bunch of like jargon, a bunch of corporate jargon. Elon Musk did pay a higher price to buy out all the stock.
Yeah, he
so
paid
all the holders made a
above
profit.
the stock. Yeah, it was from a business move. It was the right move, I think, for Twitter to do from a business aspect, at least from the numbers. Are we going to watch more of this, listen to more of this, or are we done?
Do you want to listen to more?
I don't know. It is kind of like interesting, but it also is kind of long, and we don't know where it's going. It's like them basically telling their staff that shit's gone.
It's going to change.
Yeah.
I don't know if the employees are going to get laid off or anything.
I think at one point in
necessarily.
this, they say that the employees are going to have to compete for their jobs online in like a public forum. Elon Musk is going to have like an American Gladiators style stadium.
No, he isn't.
I hope that's where it goes. I was just
chances are the people who are experienced at running it are going to keep running it. They're just going to probably bring in some new upper management and retrain them to, because they're going to change policies. I honestly don't care. They can bring Trump back. They can bring Nick Fuentes back. They can bring them all back. That's fine. I kind of miss having all of those people that got, terminated. I'm not talking about doxers and people like that.
I'm gonna go hang my wang over something white and wet. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Alex Jones, bring him back. Bring all those guys back. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Going to be very, very interesting to see Elon Musk's Twitter.
Yeah, I have a little news thing about it too.
The major headline tonight involving media, power, and politics. Tonight, the world's richest man has just bought Twitter for $44 billion. What this means tonight, how Twitter could now change who's happy, who's concerned, and what about those who've been banned?
It sucks because Twitter is so much cancer. It's crazy that it's worth someone's willing to pay $44 billion.
I still wonder what it's like to wake up one morning. Like, I'm imagining getting up, you sit up, have your first couple sips of coffee, like, I want Twitter. That's what I think I want today. I'm gonna go out buy.
I think I'm just gonna buy Twitter today.
Yeah. Like some people are like, maybe I'll get a PlayStation 5. That's money. Like, I'll go get I don't know, a fucking Benz or something. But no, I think I want Twitter.
So yeah, at first he just bought a huge share of it, and they were gonna put him on the board, but something happened that they couldn't agree on. So he just bought the whole company.
Yeah.
Like,
Elon Musk is a different type of wealthy. He's like, if you step on Elon Musk's shoes and don't apologize to Elon Musk can just buy every job that you ever work at and then fire you or give you the worst job at that job every time. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
And including former President Trump.
A different level of wealthy.
BBC's Ariel Reshef tonight.
Tonight, the world's richest man in charge of Tesla and SpaceX is set to become a media mogul. Twitter announcing that Elon Musk has bought the social media giant for $44 billion.
Elon Musk is so rich that he gets the best hair replacement surgery money can buy, and it actually looks real. Like Elon Musk, when he was in his late 20s, he was practically bald on top of his head. And now he has hair that looks real. I didn't even realize that he had fake hair until I saw older videos of him, and I'm like, oh shit, he had like no hair on top of his head at one point.
He's actually so rich, he's bought the rights to the fragrance Musk, and he's making it a more socially acceptable fragrance.
Hold on, isn't that what Shani's bra smelled like?
No, it's cat piss. Cat
Yeah.
piss, not Musk.
That was the
Musky.
$1 billion,
Like
writing,
Elon Musk.
Upon completion of the transaction, Twitter will become a privately held company. The New York Times reporting Musk negotiated the details with Twitter's 11-member board overnight and into the early hours this morning. The deal means Twitter stockholders will get $54.20 for every share they own.
So for a lot of shareholders, this is kind of a quick win. It's a very nice quick win. Simple.
Musk announced his proposal in a tweet just 11 days ago, calling it his best and final offer. He's long been critical of how Twitter manages content on its platform, telling a TED conference his takeover plan is about free speech.
Twitter has become kind of the de facto town square.
He's got well over 80 million users.
So town square, you don't have to somehow express what you mean to say in so few words, like on Twitter, though. That's the weird thing about Twitter. Sometimes the message gets lost because of the character limit. You have to. In some ways, it's a talent in of itself to express a thought in such few characters, and it used to be even less than it is now.
But also now you have they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So Instagram already has them beat by 860 characters. But if you look at it right here, every time somebody posts to Twitter, they post a twit longer. Like that shit is gonna end somebody's life. A twit longer is like a missile. Like one of these e-girls posts a twit longer about the gamer that lives in their house, and the gamer was being naughty. Nobody cares about due process.
I don't know what you're talking
They read
about.
that twit longer, and it's like a nuclear missile. It's like
Twit longer.
It's social homicide. Those twit longers are powerful.
Did somebody do a twit longer about you, Billy? Are you upset?
They did a twit. It's a good size about me.
He tweets a lot. He has been very public with some of his criticism about the platform. So he's putting his money where his tweets are. He's buying the asset.
Musk has talked about adding the ability to edit tweets and is promising to make Twitter's algorithm on how tweets get displayed public to build more trust. And he wants to
YouTube should also do that.
eliminate spam, but he hasn't said whether he will allow banned users back on. That includes former President Trump, who told Fox News that even if he's reinstated, he intends to stay off the platform in favor of his own Truth Social.
He's going to stay on his platform that hardly anybody else uses.
No, I'm going to stay on Truth Social. Nobody needs to use the Twitter.com when they can go to Truth Social. Because I don't want free speech. I want Truth Social.
It's the only app when you install it on your phone, it makes your phone hot to the touch when you try to use it. So good on Truth Social. I tried to install Truth Social. It's still uploading right now. That was 2 weeks ago. Truth Social. Love it. I'm trying to get on. I want to see what all
You're
the
signing
fuss is
up for
about.
Truth Social?
Yeah. I like to know what everybody's talking about, even if I disagree. I still want to know. Like I'm trying to get while we're on the phone, while we're on the show, I'm going to try to install Truth Social right now.
Yeah, I don't want to know what anybody's talking
I'm
about.
excited to send multiple tweets from a Tesla while driving down the highway.
Yeah, you're only going to be able to tweet from Teslas now. If you want to tweet, you'll have to call a Tesla to come pick you up. Automate driver while you tweet.
Yo, that would be Kanye as fuck too, bro. Like that would be like like to be like, oh yeah, if you want to get on Twitter, you got to buy a Tesla and you can only tweet from your car. That's some Kanye shit to do.
I wonder if Twitter's going to become like a cryptocurrency now.
Yeah,
Twitcoin.
You got to imagine that if the big thing is he wants to make free speech, uncensored, like it was in the olden days of Twitter, then Donald Trump and Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones, and everybody else that's been kicked off, they're definitely gonna come back like in droves, because that's that's what made Twitter so like Twitter was like a dying social media platform until Donald Trump's presidency. And then he literally revitalized that platform. He made it relevant. He made Twitter great again. That's what he did.
He actually did, though. That's sick.
Yeah. That bit he had about the Mexicans and the rapists and all of that stuff, that was the one. That was it.
That bit.
Yeah.
He's like trying that out on open mic night.
Yeah, I don't believe that Trump believes anything that he says. I think he just says it because he knows his base wants to hear it. I don't believe that he believes that windmills are killing birds. I don't believe that he believes that, there were very fine people on both sides of Charlottesville.
Are you talking about Trump or Don Quixote right now?
Both, yes. Either, both. Yeah. I don't think he believes any of that. I think he says what he thinks is going to get the reaction that he's looking for, and that's it. I'm like, when I see like the stories about like Clarence Thomas's wife messaging people about like the January 6th riots, I'm like, okay, so she believes that shit, but like I don't believe Tucker Carlson believes. I believe Tucker Carlson gets a paycheck and says whatever the company.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Do you think Joe Biden believes?
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
You think Kamala Harris believes?
No, I don't. Not in the slightest.
Do you think anybody? But you think Ocasio-Cortez believes?
See, I lean kind of with her.
I think she might have believed when she started. I don't know if she believes anymore. I like once you do like. How does anybody do politics for that long? It's like when you meet these preachers and pastors and reverends, and then they'd be like, "Yeah, God's not real. I don't believe in that shit."
I believe in two things in this world: pro wrestling and breast implants. Everything else is fake.
Yeah, and that's why the partnership between Dr. Miami and the WWE has been so successful over these years.
You're goddamn right it is.
They understand how to make that shit work. And also, drop one of Clue's bombs, Zoe, for all those wrestling bitches with the big fake titties that find a way how to still get the match done with a popped, deflated boob.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair's daughter, popped a boob in a match.
She popped a tit?
Yeah, she did. Like a couple years ago. Really quick, some shameless promotion. Check out the Brave browser. I just put the link in the chat. You can go to the Brave browser and click the triangle thing up towards the top. And it shows we're a verified creator. Send us bats. Download the browser, use the browser. Using the browser accumulates bats, and then bats turn into money. So you're already doing it anyway.
Yeah.
No, Ben. Bats turn into vampires.
Any of you over 60, use the Cowardly browser.
Yeah.
Send Hannibal and Monty your,
muskrats.
Your muskrats.
Yeah, muskrats.
Come on, Monty. Remember the bit, okay?
The browser is superior to most other browsers you can find out there. Check it out. Using the browser generates crypto. The crypto gets sent to us. It's helped support the show for years, since like 2019. It's just use the browser. That's it. Mm-hmm. It blocks ads and does all that cool stuff automatically, and trackers and all that dumb shit.
Yeah, and look, also, we got 300 people watching, but we only got 152 likes. Let's make the amount of people watching the show match the amount of people that like the show. So if you haven't already consensually, jerk off that like button.
Okay? Yeah, do an Andy Dick to the like button.
Reach in and give it a nice handy, y'all. It's awake.
Handy dick.
It's awake and it wants it. Like, just, see that thumb that's sticking up? Just kind of grab it and,
You're the one that I want. Ooh, yeah.
We have an Andy Dick troll that's like, a what browser?
Hell yeah.
Of the politicians that are running, are there any politicians that you feel like or pundits that genuinely believe the shit they sell?
Who's the guy that has the weird name? That wears the weird clothes. He was running for president.
Oh, Vermin Supreme.
Yeah, Vermin Supreme.
Vermin
I don't know.
Supreme,
I don't
all
know
right.
Vermin Supreme. Hold on.
What?
Uh-oh. What
I'll show you
did
some
I
Vermin
do?
Supreme Hannibal. He's awesome.
Hold on, yeah.
What did
Don't
I-
tell him anything about him, and I'll just play a video really quick here.
Can I get a dollar? A dollar is all I need.
Yeah.
Can I get a
it's-
dollar?
This is gonna be great. Here we go.
Vermin Supreme. Okay.
Yeah.
I am
Let me just gonna.
nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah, don't stop looking him up, Hannibal. Stop looking
You're
him
gonna
up.
love him like a big bowl of chowder.
Yeah, if you search Vermin Supreme, it won't come up. If you're actually going to search for him, Hannibal, search Google.
No, I'm not
Google
gonna,
blue
I'm not gonna
waffle.
search. No. I'm not gonna search for him because the last time Monty had me search for something, next thing I know, I was looking at Shanny getting railed from
2016.
behind.
Vermin's a perennial candidate for president of the United States with a platform of free ponies for everybody. Vermin's already thrown his hat or boot into the ring this year, running as a libertarian, and he joins me now. All right, Mr. Supreme.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Very
Pleasure
nice.
to be here on
King.
your television program.
Very
Thank
nice
you
to
for
meet
having me.
Well, thank you for joining
Yes.
me.
I just
We
flew
go
into the
a long way
airport,
back.
and you'll never guess who I saw.
Who did you say?
Mr. Joe Biden. They have him working for the TSA. Yes, in
That's
fact,
right in his wheelhouse.
Yes, unfortunately, he fell asleep while he was sniffing my wife's hair.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe. You can't do that
you
at
can't
TSA,
hardly
though.
stay awake. So
That's true. All right, so you've been running for a very long time, since
Yes, sir.
1987.
Yes, sir.
And you have a political action committee. People donate.
Well, it is a campaign committee, if you will. It's a 527.
Okay.
It is called Pony Up America.
Okay, so people donate to you, and then you use that money to travel around.
The more I can convince people to give me money, verminsupreme.com, the more I can spend. And yes, I've been traveling around the country to appear at various libertarian
And it's
conventions.
a beautiful country, is it not?
It truly is.
Okay, so here's
and once
why.
again, it must only be spent on legitimate campaign expenses.
Right, like your boot.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
right.
would be a legitimate campaign
That's a
expense.
legitimate
if
campaign
I were to buy
expense.
a pony,
right,
that would be a legitimate campaign expense.
Okay, good.
What you think?
Love this man.
I have questions first. He said he's a libertarian. I want to know to what end though. Like I want to know like small government but legal weed. Like what
I mean,
are you talking?
buying everybody a pony doesn't sound very libertarian to me.
Do you think he would not be about legal weed?
Buying everybody a pony sounds like weird pinko communism.
Pony communism.
Yeah, like what if like weed might not be his drug of choice though? Like he might be into some other shit.
Crack?
Like some
He not. This is the type of motherfucker that's like, do what you want. That's what I get from.
I think his drug of
Vermin,
choice
which
is unicorn farts.
Yeah, like I'm with decriminalizing all the shit. If I'm being honest.
Like yeah, so like when we were in Seattle.
Yeah, like do it. It's your fucking life.
Yeah,
Listen.
The only
we got
thing
off
they didn't decriminalize was Monty. He kept getting kicked out of all the bars. Just one, right? Was it just one?
No, just one.
He didn't get kicked out because he couldn't get in.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I couldn't get the fuck in.
He couldn't get in because the bar was at the top of a hill and he just couldn't make it.
Fuck you, Hannibal. Fuck
No,
you.
hey,
Can you boot him from this stream, Ben? So I can talk? Fuck you.
Listen, like Ben, we got off the train at one point in Seattle, and we got off the train, and it was just a whole bunch of dudes just outside smoking crack outside McDonald's, and I was like, Ben, these niggas is smoking crack. What the fuck? And he was just like, yeah, man, everything's decriminalized here, but he's like, I was like, what? That's so incredible. Motherfuckers out there doing crack and meth and just shooting heroin just in the street. I'm like, this is insane. And he was like, yeah, man, it's just decriminalized, man. Don't make a big deal out of it. But also, we should hurry the fuck up. He's like, we do not want to stay in this part of town. But yes, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. But also walk faster.
Yeah. If you're just strolling through, usually no one's gonna mess with you. But if you stay too long. Well, they cleaned up that whole area now. They've been having cops like patrol that area.
Really? So there's just going to be a new area.
Yeah. That's normally what happened.
pop-
Well, what they did, I think it's 4th Street. They turned that street into like a bus-only street, and that's where all the crazy shit goes down. I caught a bus on that street, and I'm like, oh man, it's something else. There's like black markets there, like homeless people selling stolen shit.
Oh
There
shit!
were also
All
there were also white markets there, Ben. We're being fair.
The white markets are a few blocks down at Pike Place.
The white market.
Yes, it was. There was a place that was selling like teacup poodle sweaters. That was all they sold.
Yeah. These are our boutique jalapeno jams. These are the more spicy jams. You're not going to find a sweet jam here. If you would like to try some of our jalapeno pequeño with a turn of strawberry, the strawberry jalapeno, or we have an habanero marmalade. Okay.
Yo, when we were at the marketplace, there was definitely a white woman that approached me with some crackers and jam and was like, "Hey, put this in your mouth." I was like, "Bruh."
Yeah, because they have samples there.
Yeah, last time you fucked around with some crackers, they got jammed.
Oh my god.
And a beat
last time he
battle.
fucked around with some crackers, it was chowder that came in his mouth before it.
Oh my goodness.
You know, the other day I accidentally said cracker on Twitch, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna get us banned," because you can get banned for saying cracker on Twitch.
Can you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you're eating crackers, you have to refer to them by brand. You have to say saltine.
I think you're allowed to refer to them as crackers. You're not allowed to refer to the cracker ass honkies as crackers, though, is the thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm not even allowed to say cracker ass honky, but you know why I say it? Because I don't care.
No, just say it the Chris Rock way. Crack ass cracker. And that is reserved for certain types of people.
I'm waiting for Elon Musk to buy YouTube so I can start showing my butthole off. Come on, Elon.
Elon's going to be like, more buttholes on YouTube.
Please.
More buttholes on YouTube.
Right.
I'm
you can
actually-
literally you can just watch porn on Twitter. Like it's just like there's nothing. Like you could just be like, oh yeah, there's like full on penetration and cum shots on Twitter. Yeah. Be like, it's Twitter's a very weird echo chamber. Like it's a very weird place.
Yeah,
like
but
of all the social media places.
You can get banned for like 30 days for telling somebody to fuck off on Twitter. How does that make sense?
I'm actually thinking about doing the opposite and starting to become like really wholesome and just because like I've done and said everything.
Billy the Fridge is thinking about doing the opposite. No,
I've done and said everything edgy.
You never take whatever people are doing and do the opposite.
I've done it all. I've done it all on the edgy side of things.
That is come out and visit Billy, and we can have a Billy and Monty cuddle time stream where we just cuddle for like an hour.
Do you want to cuddle?
Out of character.
Yes.
Do you want to cuddle?
Yeah,
we can cuddle.
Let's do it. Yeah. Don't touch. If I fall asleep, that's not consent for you to touch my dick, though.
We'll talk about it.
That would be nice and wholesome. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about, retiring and becoming a sweet boy all the time. No more cusses, no more naughty stuff. Basically, I'm trading in cusses for kisses.
Oh, cusses for... Well, no, I don't want to kiss you. I'm just saying cuddling.
I'm going to trade
just a
in...
nice sweet boy stream.
I'm going to trade in...
Cuddle up.
I'm going to trade in swear words for sweet words.
Yeah.
When Hannibal and Monty first got in my car after we left the airport, I gave them a vape to take a hit of, and they both took like a crazy hard hit. And Hannibal was like, "I am so high." He was like super high.
Yeah. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like it was like I could see sound after I hit that.
I just remember because I had taken a hit before Hannibal. Yeah. And I looked at Hannibal. I was like, maybe my tolerance is low, but be careful.
Yeah. So Monty, I've been wondering this for a while, and I want to ask you this while we're on DP, so you can answer honestly in front of Ben Pye. Monty has never necessarily been pro marijuana, like for himself.
I'm not anti-marijuana though.
No, I know, but you're not pro for yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm cool with marijuana.
So being hanging out with Ben Pye and trying all the different strands and getting high in multiple different ways, has that changed your perception at all? Like, is that something that you like, now that you're back home, something you'd be more likely to consider recreationally?
Probably not. Like, I'm fine with it. But if I'm out hanging out with people and it's there, absolutely.
Okay.
Which is how I've always been.
Okay. So if he had some crack and you wanted and you was just smoking some crack, would you try it out?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want crack.
Are you sure you don't want crack?
Something that people are willing to suck dick for that don't normally suck dick. I don't want it. I don't want it. That's
so you try LSD then. People aren't usually sucking dick for LSD.
Yes, I've tried LSD. LSD is awesome.
Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Good to know. It's good. I'm just trying to figure out what drugs I need to tell Ben Pye to have the next time we
Oh yeah.
Don't have LSD, Ben. Please don't.
No, listen. Have all the drugs, all right? And we'll figure it out. Like, can we just do that on the stream? Is just Hannibal and Monty.
We just eat a bunch of shrooms.
Yeah, and see what happens.
No, see, Ben knows what happens if he gives me too much of anything. I'm sorry. Did you ever get your pants clean, Ben?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I am sorry again.
Did you shit up his pants?
After I left. That was the day after I left.
No, I threw a plate and spilled soy sauce all over him. Yeah, I threw a plate
at the robot sushi place.
Yeah,
where the robot serves you your drinks. There's all kinds of robots here taking people's jobs. There's the fry cook robot.
The fry cook. That robot that was making those dope ass fries. They help wash the terrible taste of chowder out my mouth. I was like, hey, Ben Pye, where can I get a room temperature ginger ale for my stomach after eating all this chowder?
Come on, Hannibal.
I had to put some Vicks Rape Rub on my chest and lay on my stomach that night. Okay, be fucked up.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of agreeing with Ben. I kind of want to blindfold you and give you some chowder and say this is tomato.
Okay, look.
Make sure you're not a chowder racist.
Yeah. You blindfold me and give me chowder. He blindfolds you and you smoke some crack. I like this guy idea for the show. Let's try it out.
Interesting.
This sounds like a Patreon-worthy video, honestly.
It sounds. Look, listen. We need to set this up. We do.
Yeah.
We need
Look,
to make this happen.
I just made some broccoli cheddar soup that I know Hannibal would have zero interest in.
But look, I didn't look. You like Monty made grits, and the grits were delicious. I was like, these are delicious grits. If I ate grits, I would eat these grits. But I don't eat grits. The shit tastes like very pretty sand, and I don't like it.
I can't believe you don't like cheese, and you don't like mac and cheese. What is that?
Yeah. I don't. I'm not a fan of cheese. I don't. It's more so. I think the like, especially like the gooier cheeses. So like if I'm like eating a sandwich, like like if I'm eating a sandwich and somebody has like some American, some cheddar, some Swiss, or something like that on it, like that doesn't tend to bother me as much. But when that cheese gets melted and gooey, I'm done. I'm done at all. I don't like cheese. I don't like it. Something about it is kind of it smells and tastes like feet. And people be like, man, but this feet, put this on my sandwich. This is gonna be delicious. I don't understand America's fascination on putting cheese.
It's not just America.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I went to a peach cobbler restaurant the other day. There's a restaurant in Atlanta that serves peach cobbler, which is right down the street next to Holman and Finch, which the Food Network says has the best burger in America. They said the best burger in America is sold in Atlanta, Georgia. I've had it. It's adequate. It's a good burger. I like the bag of dicks more. So
interesting.
Yeah, the bag of dicks was delicious.
Another good one to try if you have it in your area is Shake Shack. Shake Shack is solid.
Shake Shack is really good.
Yeah, I went to Shake Shack the other day and I was like, man, they sell a lot of stuff other than shakes here. And then I was looking at the price of everything. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
This shit better be the best. This better be the best shake and burger I've ever had in my life. Yeah, I just don't like I don't like cheese. Never been. I was at the peach cobbler place and I was like, man, they got all this peach cobbler. I wonder if it would be sacrilegious to ask if they had apple cobbler. And then they had apple cobbler, and I was like, oh shit, ring me up for an apple cobbler. And these motherfuckers was like, okay, cool. Would you like to add cheese for 39 cents? Add cheese to what?
Yeah, cheese has been known to accentuate apple pie. A lot of people do cheese on apple pie. I never have, but it is a thing. It is an accepted
You've never had
thing.
apple slices with cheese?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Thick Soul says always add the cheese. That's not even a question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not pro cheese. Like I will try anything out once, but then after that, like food, I'll try any food once.
Yeah.
You know, but then after that, I'm just nah.
But you'll volunteer me to try any drug.
Hank Chill in the chat asked, does Hannibal hate fruit? First off, I don't hate fruit, but I do hate honeydew and cantaloupe. So yeah, if you bring any of those,
melons, by the way.
I love those delicious melons.
Yeah,
those
I'd like to
those are
see you
garbage fruit.
I'd like to see you try some of that like creamy blue cheese. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you just sit down and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather
cheese.
not.
Yeah.
I want to
try this
see
Cobb
you. I want to see you eat blue cheese while riding the tallest roller coaster on Earth.
Oh, why would you? Ben is a sociopath. I realize this. He's a sociopath.
That's why I did my best not to let him know what I don't like.
Actually, we're collaborating with Elon Musk, and we're gonna shoot Hannibal into space.
Yeah, look, listen. I will. Let's try space. You know, I'll try space before I get on one of those roller coasters.
Really?
So
there's
you'll
way
go
more
into
risk in
space.
going into space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll go to space, but the space needle is too much.
Yeah, man, boggles the mind. You know,
Jumping on the glass in the space needle is too much, but you will go to space.
I'll go to space as long as I can't see myself going to space. That's the thing. I can't you can't have the windows open. Just keep the windows closed.
I think there are windows in their
that's
little
Earth.
pod.
That's the ground. It's now a ball.
Hannibal knows the likelihood of him going to space is so minute that he can easily say he would go to space.
He wouldn't do it when it really came down to it.
I mean, we wouldn't know, right?
I don't think
But
he
I think
would.
it's so far from reality that Hannibal can fathom the idea of doing it because it's so impossible.
I agree with you. I'm just saying hypothetically, if someone called his bluff and he like sat there and really thought about what it meant to shoot outside of the Earth's gravitational pull and float around in space, and the possibility of that ship floating, like something failing and it blowing up, or like it floating out into the nether regions of space and not able to return, that kind of shit.
But here's why I think he would do it.
If somebody hit all four of us up and said, look, next Thursday, we want the zebra effect to go up into space.
The smallest little hole in the hull of that rocket would kill you. Like it's not to mention like outside of your temperature controlled ship in space, it is fucking cold, and you can kind of feel how cold it is like outside of the it's.
But I think this is why Hannibal would do it. He went up the Space Needle. He tried the clam chowder.
Okay.
He did it all despite not wanting to. I watched him call his mom and tell her, if I don't come down from the Space Needle, I love you.
Yeah.
Like,
Billy just broke it down like
he does it.
Invested my Spaniard, which means you're pretty smart.
I'm surprised. I'm
you're pretty strong.
And slightly embarrassed that Billy the Fridge watched that video.
And you know what?
Yes.
If I did this, I would be more afraid of the return than the exit. You know what I mean? Like when you're going back in and you're like going through the atmosphere, and it would probably be pretty fucking crazy.
Mind over matter.
Just hearing you talk about it, my entire body is sweaty right now from the fear of dying in space now. I'm
in my head. Would you do it if somebody individually hit all four of us up and said, "Hey, we want the zebra effect to go to space next Thursday."
Yeah.
You do it?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do that shit.
Okay.
What if the ship just starts spinning?
I would rather go to space than jump out than skydive.
Okay. See, I'll admit, going to space makes me nervous, but I do it.
It is an opportunity. It is quite an opportunity.
Yeah. I'd call Bill. I'd hit Ben up and go, "Hey, did you get that offer too?" And all right, well, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah. I would like to be the first person to make beats in space.
They don't really give you a lot of time up there with these space flights.
I think we'd go up to the space station and stay for a while.
It's all good.
I think we'd go all the way to the space station.
The International Space Station?
Yeah, we'd go sit up there for 6 months.
That's like way further away than where they go. Like, they barely leave the Earth's atmosphere in these Elon Musk flights. And Jeff Bezos.
I thought they were Bezos. Did Musk actually go up?
Oh, you know what? Musk just launched a car into space, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just a Tesla flying around in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shot a car
just
into
left
space.
it up there.
I mean, you can't get it. There's no way to get it back.
Right.
It's going to keep going like until it either connects with something or just fizzles away in the vacuum of space.
It's gonna crash on Mars, and then there's gonna be some Martian up there that's gonna be trying to get their insurance information.
Do you think in like 50 years IP2 is gonna have a space station instead of an RV?
I would hope not, because that place is doomed. Like people are getting like sucked out into space.
Andy Dick and Elisa Jordana's son is going to be on the space station, IP2 space station.
It's going to be like some weird mix of IP2 and Kermit and Friends and Star Trek. Like Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
It's going to be the Cobra Starship with King Cobra's kids. With King Cobra's kids and Andy Dick and Elisa Jordana's kids.
I actually like that. Welcome to the Cobra Starship.
All of our money's gonna instead of saying "God we trust," it's gonna say "That's most definitely what's up" on the back.
The only thing you can drink up there is Mountain Dew.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck all of it. Nope. No coming allowed unless Andy Dick's involved. Fuck that. All of it. Bullshit.
See, I'm now. This lets me know where we are on the success meter, Monty. We have yet to do anything with Andy Dick, so we got to step our game up.
We haven't done anything with Andy Dick.
Oh, you want to do something with him? That'll increase your chances.
What are your friends Hannibal and Monty up to?
Yeah. Why's your buddy Hannibal ducking me?
Yeah. Look,
I want to be both of Monty's parents.
I'll set it up.
Oh my God, that's good.
When you ask what room he's sleeping in, the one with Hannibal. So yeah,
Hannibal can handle himself.
I got your back while I'm awake, Hannibal. That's all I can do.
I think I just wouldn't sleep with Andy Dick in the room.
See, and they're playing that goddamn clip again.
No. No, I mean, look, listen. You're the one who said like how many of your parents did you say you had sex with, Monty?
I have fucked both of my parents.
Huh?
Okay,
Seems like both.
Both. I think. I think that's what the evidence shows.
Survey says both.
I want to play this because it's from the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. Some people are saying this is Amber Heard's attorney objecting to his own question.
Okay.
All right.
And isn't it true that in the entire time you were there, you were not informed as to what caused damage to Mr. Depp's finger on March 8th?
Objection, hearsay.
I'm asking what he wasn't told.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Here it comes.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Okay.
Do we have any more of this clip?
Next.
Okay.
Look at it. Does it show? No, it's cut off. It shows the lawyer, with Johnny Depp's lawyer, having to tell Johnny Depp to settle down because Johnny Depp was cracking up after that.
Yes.
But you don't know what caused the injury to his finger.
One of his fingers.
But you don't know you don't know how his finger was injured,
I
correct?
don't think anybody mentioned it to me at that time.
Right, no one mentioned it to you at that time, correct?
Same objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Sorry, I'll allow it. Next question. He answered it.
The amount of women I've seen on my social media feeds defending Johnny Depp and just throwing Amber Heard under the bus is pretty amazing. Like, there's I'm not speaking to the crime itself because I have not been paying attention.
This woman did take a shit in his bed.
All I'm saying is I see a lot of women that do not want Johnny Depp to be guilty.
Well, he's not guilty. Right now, what they're doing is defining whether or not he was defamed, and then a counter defamation, and whether or not she was what the terms of abuse are. This is kind of like a landmark case when it comes to what the terms of abuse might be, because they haven't been able to prove any sort of real physical abuse, just claims.
The physical abuse that was proven was the other way around.
Yeah, Amber Heard has some proven physical abuse.
Yes.
Yeah, and bruh, like Hannibal, trust me, because I know crazy bitches. This bitch is crazy, bro.
Okay.
I think it was they said today that she was BPD and histrionic.
Yeah, she had a mental evaluation with this woman that's a licensed therapist that handles. She's an expert witness in a lot of cases, in that ones that involve celebrities a lot too.
Yeah.
And they had her on. The defense was trying to discredit her a lot.
Yeah.
Like Amber Heard's lawyer.
Hannibal. Look at short, red, and big ass. She ain't got nothing on this bitch.
What was that name one more time, Monty?
Short, red, and big ass.
That's funny.
She ain't got nothing on this bitch. This bitch is crazy.
I just want America to allow Amber Heard and Johnny Depp to heal.
Johnny Depp used the phrase dropped a grumpy.
Under oath. Because Amber Heard left a poop in his bed.
Yeah.
A big honking turd.
And she did it while grumpy?
Well, I mean, pump a grumpy is what you say, pushing out a big mean one, right?
Yeah. I've never said those words before.
You never pushed out a big mean one and thought, man, I just pumped a grumpy. Dropped a grumpy. Dropped a grumpy.
I can't say drop the kids off at the pool because there's no water there.
Not in their bed.
The kids off at the deck.
There was a quote that came out today where the case against him was trying to claim that he didn't want her to take meetings for movies, and he was like calling her out for taking coffee meetings. And then he said, how do you think she got her role in Aquaman? Because they were trying to say that he wouldn't let her do movies. And I'm thinking, is he saying how she got her role in Aquaman if I wouldn't let her do movies? Or was he suggesting that he didn't want her to do coffee dates because she was having sex with the producers of the movie to get the role? I don't get what he was meant by that.
Didn't you think she was messing around with Billy Bob Thornton?
I mean, who wasn't? Yeah, this is Amber Heard. She was the red-haired woman in Aquaman. She was.
Holy shit! I had no idea. I've not been listen. I have not been paying attention to that shit at all. This is insane, Monty. Why haven't we talked about this on the shit show yet?
Damn.
I don't know. This bitch is crazy, bro. Because if we talk about it, I got to talk about that person.
It's Captain Jack Sparrow.
She threw a giant vodka bottle at him and it cut off the tip of his finger.
Oh, and you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Kevin Nash was brought up in the court proceedings.
Kevin Nash was brought up, yes.
Because she went out with Kevin Nash one night and didn't come home and made Johnny Depp jealous.
Well, she filmed a movie with him, Magic Mike.
Yeah. She filmed Magic Mike with K Nash. Didn't come home.
Yeah, see, I can't talk about this bitch without having flashbacks.
All I'm saying, if your girl goes out all night with Kevin Nash,
with Big Sexy,
then she just took a break. She wasn't your girl that night. Let it go. Let it go.
You know what? I feel like like at this stage of my life, or rather at this stage of his life, I would take him. I would take the Pepsi challenge on this. I would swing on Kevin Nash.
Yeah, I want to.
This is me swinging on Kevin Nash in 2022, not like 1996. Okay, I'm not swinging on Big Daddy Cool, or I'm swinging on this dude with no cartilage in his knees.
I also want to point out the bottle of wine that she's drinking.
Right,
if we can go back, the bottle of wine that she's drinking. Can you read the label?
Tribute?
Yeah, because this wasn't the greatest adultery moment in the world. This was just a tribute.
But also, no, look at how her hands are on his head. They're going to fuck.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, or he's already fucked her and is going to fuck her again.
No, that first picture says it all. The way those fingers are, that head scratch. Yeah, that's we're fucking.
It's Kevin Nash and an able-bodied woman. That's all you need.
Yeah.
The man doesn't have sex. He has moments in his life where he's not having sex.
Listen, hold the door in the chat says if Honeydew became a person, it was to be Amber Heard. Yes. That is an apt description of the garbageness of Honeydew. Like, I don't know who Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe would be Andy Dick. There you go.
When Kevin Nash goes home at night, his buddies don't ask him, "Hey, did you get laid tonight?" They say, "Hey, did you get a break tonight?" He's like, "No, pulled an all-nighter."
Yeah.
7 deep.
By the way, Johnny Depp got in so many jabs. One of the things that make this trial worth watching was Johnny Depp's testimony when he was cross-examined by her lawyer. He got in so many jabs, it was hilarious.
Okay, see, I might have to I might have to find some piece of this for us to talk about on the show tomorrow, Monty.
Okay. So should I put Johnny Depp and Mike Tyson in the thumbnail?
Want? See, there you go. There's somebody punching somebody, right?
Where?
Yeah,
on the airplane.
Monty doesn't know anything about it. Don't tell him yet. Don't tell him. I want him to see it tomorrow on the show for the first time, because I want to see if there's ever a case where somebody can say something to somebody else that makes them so mad that it's okay to punch him in the face.
Okay.
You know, and Monty has been on his pacifist shit. He's been on his Dalai Lama shit lately, so we're gonna see.
Always been.
It's never okay to put your hands on somebody else.
Yes. If I wake up to somebody touching my dick, I will slap them.
But it's never okay for you to think that you're in a hands-free zone. Like, just because it's not okay to put your hands on somebody doesn't mean it's okay for you to think that nobody can put their hands on you.
Yes, exactly. Like, I will use hands back once hands are applied.
But that's not what Billy was saying just now. Billy was saying is like, yes, like,
no, is that not what you were saying, Billy?
That's not what I was saying.
No, that's not what he was saying. You missed the point. You found a way. You Fox News the hell out of Billy the Fridge just now. You found a way to take just a piece of information that you wanted to make sense and then apply it to your situation.
Okay.
You just cable news the fuck out of Billy the Fridge. That's not what he.
You just Tucker Carlsoned me.
I don't understand.
It's okay. Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Is this Fuck, Marry, Kill with Kellyanne Conway, Laura Ingraham, and Sarah Huckabee? Yes.
Now it is.
Oh, okay.
If you guys could have any meal right now, what would it be? Right here, right now.
Not clam chowder. Not clam chowder.
It wasn't what it's not gonna be. It was what.
Yeah.
Like you said, not clam chowder. So boom, I'm gonna bring you mac and cheese.
A bowl of gumbo right now.
This is like a genie in the bottle type of wish. Don't fuck it up.
I'm like, who doesn't like mac and cheese? I would assume like everybody does. So when we were at Pike Place Market, I pointed at Beecher's. I'm like, that place has good mac and cheese. And Hannibal just like looked at me like, he doesn't like mac and cheese. Like
I don't like mac and cheese.
I watched a stupid clickbait video last night. It was the number one restaurants in every state, and Washington State was Beecher's mac and cheese.
I don't think it's number one, but it's good for what it is.
They rated it number one. I don't even know if I've ever been to Beecher's. I think I've been to Beecher's.
They have them at the mall.
Yeah, I've been to the one at the mall, not the one. I think I've been to the one down.
Yeah, you went to the one at the Bellevue Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was delicious mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I realized I was at the one they mentioned in Texas, the Salt Lick Barbecue. I did a few of them. They said Voodoo Donuts was Portland. It was one of those clickbait videos that was enjoyable, even though I knew I was watching smut. Click smut. I was like, I'm here for
Voodoo
this.
Donuts is a novelty. Voodoo Donuts is like, it is amazing. A lot of times when I'm in Portland, I'll have breakfast at Voodoo Donuts. There's literally like, you know how like there's those places where they make people stand in line at amusement parks? There's one of those outside of Voodoo Donuts for people to stand in line in. Because people line up, and it's the craziest donut shop. Like if you're not used to it, Portland has a bunch of donut shops. Actually, though, I went to some of the smaller ones one time. I'll show you a picture of like some of the Voodoo donuts so you can see.
Okay.
They used to make one with Dimetap frosting, but they got pulled off the menu. They weren't
Dimetap, like the medicine?
Yeah, they would mix
that
Dimetap.
seems not legal.
It was a grape Dimetap donut.
First off, we call it scissor.
I know, right?
And it's amazing.
Sipping
And
on
it's
some
the
scissor.
most popular donut in Houston, Texas.
I wonder if you could make a scissor jelly to go inside of a donut that like fucks you up, leans you.
Oh, I'm positive you could. As matter of fact, if we made that shit, it'd be the most popular donut amongst rappers.
For real.
Here's
dunking on some scissor.
Come on, that looks amazing.
You like that? Look at the cherry time. I've never seen that one before. The strawberry Go-Tarts, a strawberry-filled donut with a Pop-Tart topping.
What's in that croissant?
My dude, let's figure it out. Where's the croissant? Where's the croissant?
This one has like crushed up Oreos on it, right? Dirt, an old dirty bastard.
Where's the croissant?
Is
that cannoli?
Where is it? Yeah, it's a cannoli.
The donut cannolis or the actual cannolis?
It's cannoli. Yeah. Yeah. Anything
Like
savory?
the voodoo bubblegum donut with a piece of bubblegum on top. Yeah, the bacon maple is savory. They do one that's like, I think, peanut butter and banana.
The Homer?
No, yeah, that's the classic. What's the little one with the Portland cream? It's got two little eyes on it. And the maple creams are good. They're cream filled with maple on top.
Hannibal won't eat that.
The mango tango.
There's a lot on here that I would definitely eat.
The vicious hibiscus. The voodoo doll has a pretzel stick stabbing its belly because it's a voodoo doll. The maple blazer blunt is a big old blunt shaped donut. The guava colada's got the umbrella in it because it's fucking tropical class.
All right.
These are best if you're high. The Ring of Fire is a spicy cinnamon devil's food cayenne pepper donut with a dried red chili pepper garnish in the middle.
And when you're in Portland, you're high.
Yeah.
That's why.
There's a couple gourmet donut places here in Atlanta that sell
Pause it before you drop down.
A lot of these same donuts.
They do. Did you see the Marshall Mathers donut?
Right here?
No, I haven't. Is it just mom spaghetti on it?
No,
There's a bunch of M&Ms on it.
Yeah, it's covered in mini M&Ms.
Oh, all right.
Plain cake donut with vanilla frosting and mini M&Ms.
The Ring of Fire seems like torture.
I don't think anybody eats the red chili pepper in the middle, right?
Yeah.
There's somebody that definitely eating that shit.
Yeah, you're true.
The old fashioned.
Just to put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
It goes on for a while.
Memphis Mafia, fried dough with banana chunks. It's like a fritter with banana chunks and cinnamon topped with glazed chocolate chips, peanuts, chocolate, and peanut butter drizzle.
Yeah, all of that shit looks incredible. All this shit looks amazing as fuck. I would try all these donuts.
So the next time you guys come to our side of the country, we go to Portland too. And
okay.
Did I tell you? Did we tell you about Portland? Like how there's like a steakhouse / strip club. Like they can put strip clubs anywhere. Like any like hole in the wall bar has like a strip club in it. It's really weird.
Nice.
We should also go to the coast.
I got people in court.
We should go to Cannon Beach and try the clam chowder on the beach. On the beach. On the Pacific Ocean. You should walk out barefoot. Well, Monty, you should just walk out as is.
As is.
And put your feet in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monty had on shoes for a more of the trip than I expected.
He was walking around a bunch.
It was cold. Like, it had just snowed the night before. We're in downtown at the Chinatown station, which is outside. It's not underground. And he's barefoot walking on the marble floor.
Yeah. I had like
that shit felt good.
I had like a 6-month period in high school where I was walking around barefoot everywhere. And that was enough for me.
We also got Monty without his shoes on, acting like he was trying to sleep on one of those benches in the train station.
People just kept giving him 20s.
It had the divider there.
They're like, "Here's $20 bills, sir."
Yeah.
I gotta send you all those videos. All those videos are sitting on my computer, Ben. I gotta just send them to you. I gotta just I'll try to send them tonight.
All right.
A fuck ton of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a whole DP movie that we filmed while we were in Seattle. And then even then, there's so much we didn't capture. Like, there was so much that happened.
I feel like I should have captured more.
Like, in that last bar crawl that we did.
Yeah.
There was so much shit that happened. Even when Monty streamed for like 3 hours, which, believe it or not, that 3 hours pre-1000th episode of Drunken Peasants Extravaganza is one of the highest rated, highest viewed videos on our channel.
Wow.
Yeah, and then that video does not capture all the insanity that took place at the bar. Like, it was so wild. It was.
I should have filmed myself when I got back, when I couldn't get into that first bar, because I was like, you know what? I'm sitting here drinking. I got up to the grocery store, bought myself a bottle of Crown and some chips, and I just sat back and chilled. Like, I don't know what to do.
What type of chippies did you get?
Doritos.
So we're coming up to the end here.
This is the end, my friend.
Next episode on Tuesday, we're doing Thursday, sorry. On Thursday, we're doing our Patreon movie reaction video. So $10 plus patrons, don't miss that.
Boom, boom.
And then the day after that, we do actual Mania 2.
Mania 2.
It's going to be crazy. Yes. Egghead is a madman. He's throwing all these ideas at me.
Yeah. He's cooking up he's pumping a grumpy.
Pumping a grumpy. All
He's
right.
pumping a grumpy. Should we call it actual Mania instead of actual Mania
No,
Mania
because
2?
next year it'll just get ridiculously long.
Yeah, that was my thought.
No, I don't want to do that.
Actual Mania.
Because eventually the thumbnail will just be Mania.
Yeah, I like it. That's
I am the walrus.
Apparently, I am competing in the championship.
Yes.
Versus Young Bill Fridge.
Yeah, the world champion.
Look at that shirt. Can you zoom in on this shirt real fast?
I wish
this guy is obviously a Billy the Fridge fan, cheering on Young Bill Fridge.
I don't know,
because his face is looking towards my side of the shirt.
Yeah. And when is this happening? When is actual Mania?
Friday.
He's actually turning his face on Hannibal.
If you've got nothing to do Friday night, you can come along and watch too.
He's looking towards the face of the future.
Okay.
And come hang out.
Yeah, you guys are both welcome to hang out if you want. But if you want to swing in, if you want to like make a little video, Hannibal, trying to defend your title against Young Bill Fridge the God, maybe I'll send you one you could play. Are you gonna do the shit show tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I like it. Yeah.
All right, I'll send you a little promo. You guys can play on the shit show, so that everybody watching knows exactly what's on the line.
Yeah. I mean, this is our
Mania champion.
This is the culmination of the last year of booking and building characters, and I think you've retained like 3 months in a row or something like that.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good run.
Damn, Hannibal.
So we're putting you against someone who's a real challenge because hardly anybody else has been a challenger.
Yeah, I would like to think I'm a real challenge.
He came out of retirement.
Yeah, I told myself I'd never do this again. And then you know what happened? I had to come out. And I had to give you somebody worth fighting. I'm doing this for you, Hannibal.
We'll go through the whole card. We already covered the four-way tag match in the pre-show. We're going to do who has the worst movies, and that's going to be Cool Cat Productions, which is Derek Savage and Cool Cat, versus the Skeleton Creek Productions. That's Egghead's family's horrible Western movies. Then we're going to do the New Blood Triple Threat match. 3 enter, 1 leaves. It's going to be someone named Minnie Manson, then Cyrax, and then someone named Chagut.
Yeah, these guys may have
I know Minnie Manson.
Yeah, you do know Minnie Manson? They're around the internet, and they have never been on Actual Mania before. They might have had minor appearances on the DP main show at points, but mostly unheard of. So we're giving them all a spot. And I think the winner of this might be someone we revisit time and again on the actual show. Okay. I think that's the plan for this one. And then we got 2 heavyweight weirdos.
Okay.
We also have the IP2 6-pack challenge, which now we could have we racked our brains so hard to come up with this card, and now Andy Dick could fit in.
I know
to the IP2 6-pack challenge.
Maybe somebody will get injured. And he'll have to replace them.
Yeah, right now it's Gucci's Only Use Me Blade, Attila, Jewel Rancid, Young Cheeto, and Captain Content.
Honestly, I think Young Cheeto took a fucking a damn crowbar to the back of the knee.
Whoa.
Got Nancy Kerrigan. Andy Dick's gonna have to jump in and replace him.
We're gonna have
Brett Keane versus Trumpster Bob,
King of the DP lolcows.
And I gotta say, I got a suggestion. Whoever wins, I think we should pit them up against. If Trumpster Bob wins, the next month he should go Battle of the Beards. Find some other psycho with a beard to go head to head with Trumpster Bob until Trumpster Bob gets dethroned. Or if Brett Keane wins, we're gonna go Battle of the Bulge and put him up against some more manatee shaped people.
Yes,
could work.
So we'll see where this one goes.
Yes, I like it.
Cringerweight title, Egghead, the reigning champion, defending his title against Jared Genesis.
Yeah, you can notice Jared Genesis is not on this T-shirt because I actually wanted people to wear it.
Yeah. This is the T-shirt that all of our $50 patrons,
$50 and above patrons for this month, get the Actual Mania.
Why did you make yourself look cooler than me on this shirt, Ben? Because I'm looking.
I didn't make this shirt.
What's going on? Whoever did it, I'm like, what's going on? And Ben's like, yeah, I'm in sunglasses.
That's because I'm sure that my client Billy the Fridge is going to come away victorious.
I'm not saying I designed. I'm not saying I designed this shirt, but I will say I tried to find the best pictures of everybody except Egghead.
Monty, you look worried in this shirt that your guy's going to lose. I think that's it. I think that's what that shows.
If I'm walking out with Hannibal, this motherfucker's going to win.
It's not too late to switch sides and come over to Billy the Fridge's corner.
Yeah, unless I make him lose. But you forgive me if I hit you in the head with a chair, right, Hannibal?
Ooh.
I mean, look, listen. You've had a slap in the mouth coming for a long time.
Okay?
Like, I've told you so many times, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, okay?
All right.
You might not Will Smith, but you will shut the fuck up.
So is it both? Is it both me and Monty in your corner now?
I don't know. I know Monty and Hannibal and Monty were going to defend the tag team titles, so I thought getting our tag team champions in the picture was important. I thought getting our Cringerweight champion in the picture was important, and I thought putting you in the picture behind me was super important because this is the actual mania.
Actual mania.
Actual mania.
Y'all see it brewing right now. Is there tension between Hannibal and Monty?
Yes, there is. You ain't got to guess. It is. There's tension. There's always tension between me and this motherfucker.
There's hypertension. You're getting fat people diseases.
Before we go, someone sent me this video, and it's G-Man versus his gay thoughts.
Ooh.
And it's
Ooh.
G-Man's gay thoughts versus G-Man. Extreme rules.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I like how they got Bunny Smith over here.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
I don't.
Dead end. It's a hell of a cell. Good God. G-Man's
like
gay
this.
thoughts.
They did the like the COVID style arena
Yeah.
when they
Yeah,
could
why
have.
did they put- they could've
Oh,
put people
yeah.
in.
See right here, baby. See right here. I need you to know. I'm gonna come up in your little baby's bathroom, and I'm gonna stand up and take a. I'm gonna drop a grumpy standing up into the urinal, baby.
Listen to what he says.
Darkest fear.
From your darkest
Weighing in
fears.
444 pounds. I can't watch this entrance.
And then G-Man.
One of the best superstars
Goddamn.
He's thick.
He's wearing a diaper.
Weighing in at
Your nose like G-Man. Good work.
163 pounds.
Yeah, free work.
Carry more.
That's it. Good.
It does kind of dress like John Cena. So it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Do.
Yeah, and then they have a match. I don't.
You don't want me to critique the match?
Do you want to? It's okay. Should I start from the beginning?
Nah, it's okay. I've really got to beat my gay thoughts down. You know, I told myself one day if there was a God, he would stop giving me boners around this giant pink thing. So I started giving the giant pink thing my boners. I filled that diaper with cum. Jesus H. Christ. It's a total debacle. Watch me as I stomp a mud hole in his mud hole.
Yeah, the defects in this game are
Bronco Buster.
shoulders down.
Kisses. Oh, right on top of that. Those gay thoughts, G-Man. Can't kick out of those gay thoughts, G-Man.
When they were letting the fans be on webcam in the audience, someone put up a picture of Chris Benoit. And you could see it in the background.
Did they put up a dead body or something at one point?
Something crazy.
Oh, it was a KKK thing, right?
Yeah, it was.
Damn, gay thoughts just fucking. Oh,
That was Mikey Whipwreck's Spike Dudley's finisher.
pull over. Those thoughts too deep. Whoop, whoop. Oh.
I love the diaper. I have this game. I never get to play it. It's the new WWE game. It's actually pretty good. They changed the system a little bit, how it's played.
G-Man trying to run away from his gay thoughts.
Yeah, this looks like
That's not gonna
plays
work.
More like the old Nintendo 64.
It is. It's very similar
game.
to it.
Yeah, those were my favorite. That was my favorite engine for wrestling games.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
there
it's the
goes the
bonsai.
gay thoughts. You can't run from the gay thoughts.
Yeah.
They will shit on your ass.
Man, his gay thoughts is so thick.
Yeah.
It's that bat, G-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Choke slam?
A couple of
Nope.
BDSM maneuvers.
Press slam? Oh.
His crippling thoughts of dudes abusing him.
Of dudes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
G-Man's gay thoughts got down on his hands and knees.
down on your
Reversal.
hands and knees and pray. Kick him, punch him, smack him, kiss him, hug him, love him. Can't run away from these gay thoughts. Every day with these gay thoughts.
Shit.
On your back, we
Let's
can
see who
play
gets the
lots.
pin.
You get pinned by these gay thoughts, butt stuff. Oh, give him a little head drop. Smile driver. Face the crotch. Just watch.
Bam!
Down on his back.
Down for the pin.
That's right.
Here we go.
Ooh, ladies
1,
and gentlemen.
2, 3.
Gay thoughts win again.
G-Man's gay thoughts for the win.
Yep. G-Man's gay thoughts. Like, let's watch his victory.
Now, a lot of people think this was the pay-per-view was Hell in a Cell, but this is actually Hella in Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I get paid the big bucks. I make jokes like that. Yes, I know. They're genius and impressive. I know.
Were there any donos that came in that did not get red?
Oh, yeah. Some of them got blue.
Oh, my God.
I don't get paid for that one. That was a freebie.
That one was bad.
I tossed that one in. That was, that one was on the house, guys.
Run that one up a flagpole and see who salutes.
Whoa. I have to load in the donies real quick here.
Lodo the dodo.
B-Ball Julian said, I agree with Motley's son. They're all grifters.
Motley.
Hashtag zebra effect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brian Field gave some love that got read, I believe. Justin Brayman got read. B-Ball Julian said, LMAO, I just noticed Simone Biles. Yeah, on Trumpster Bob's wall.
Yeah.
Here's Negan, gave a bunch of love that got read. Sonic should have switched over to Knuckles and put them all on their tails, says here's Negan. Clever hypothesis. Because we had the $5 on tonight, right? So
yeah,
all the $5
we did. I
ones
forgot
got
to turn
read.
it off.
So there's a tons that got read. And then let's see any that didn't. Here's Negan hypothesis, all giving that love all night long. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And right here, it's just $3.42 from somebody claiming to be both of Monty's parents.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I guess $3.42 was the price of some ointment. When you pick some up before you come over the next night.
Yeah, and I'm Monty. I've never asked between Meemaw and Pop Pop, which one made you come harder?
I'll see y'all later. This has been fun, Billy and Ben.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Monty. Actually, specifically, they asked for Ben Gay. So if you could ever Ben Gay with your parents.
Yes, Ben
Y'all think Monty won't rage quit.
Monty, don't rage quit. You stayed awake the entire time.
Everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Look,
Love you
watch
guys. Shit show tomorrow.
Oh. I have fucked both of my parents.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.
I have fucked both of my parents.